But it looks fine, like small down and stuff. And it can record for 5.5 hours. Set this here then. Well, actually, more than 5.5 hours, 8 hours.
Hi! Everybody's here. And now my tweet is true.
I just got a free
Ray Romano.
free month of BarkBox.
Another
Again.
one. How many months are you up to now?
Well, Jordan, I'm into about 2019 for BarkBox right now. Probably well past the point of their them probably going out of business.
Go out of business.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Nice. Sounds pretty good. Is there a meow box?
I don't fucking know.
Because I only have cats. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Creature Talk pre-show. We haven't had a Creature Talk since my birthday, September 28th, 1989. It's been 25 years since we've done
25 years since the last Creature Talk.
84 years.
We were very ahead of the curve with our podcast in '89.
Do we intend to make these more regular again now that we aren't traveling so much?
We are traveling so much, yes.
That we know of.
It has been so sparse, like, for the last... I think we've done one Creature Talk in, like, the last 2.5 months. So...
You can always do it from the plane. They got Wi-Fi up there.
We could.
Sure, it would sound great.
Yeah. A lot of the delay was because of our streaming computer hadn't gotten back.
Oh, yeah. That was still confiscated.
Yeah. Evidence.
MIA.
It's back, though.
It's back.
CT111, that's the devil's number. I think that's a sixth of the devil's number.
1/6 Satan.
111.
Yeah, picture.
Now let me just tweet this bad boy out.
I don't even see anybody's tweets. I don't know where.
I saw Dan's and I retweeted him.
And I retweeted it from the hub.
I saw Dan's tweet. I retweeted it.
Oh, Seamus did retweet
the
it.
hub?
No, Seamus retweeted me.
I retweeted the Dan.
The hub retweeted me.
Jesus Christ! Why didn't the hub tweet?
How did the hub retweet?
I retweeted it.
The hub auto tweets.
The hub needs to tweet.
The hub did auto tweet it.
I don't see it.
I see it right here. The Creatures, Twitch TV.
I'm fucking so mad.
He's fucking so mad.
I can tweet it again from.
I'm not even gonna retweet now. I'm gonna.
Oh wait.
Oh no! Not
you
the
always
quote,
you always
James.
do the quote.
Oh, the quote.
Doing the quote.
Hold on, I'll paste it. I'll paste my tweet. There we go. I tweeted my tweet from the hub. I just copy pasted it into the hub.
Nice.
Look at there.
Well, at least you didn't quote it. Like a certain person that does that around here.
No credits to anybody else.
All credit to James.
It was blocking. It was blocking your picture a little bit.
Oh, well, yeah.
Excuse me. Why are you doing that? It's just a kitty cat.
Can you like cut it open and stick your fist inside?
Where is a glove?
Turn it into a.
He's trying to rip it open.
Oh, you got
he
the
ripped it
fingernails a little bit.
Oh,
You're not
you hear
Cap-
that? You hear that coming out of his butt?
You're not Captain America, man.
Squeezing air out of its butt.
He's trying to rip it.
Stupid Twitter.
He might get it.
This is hard.
Are you trying to pull its legs off?
How to Kill a Cat by
What are you
James.
doing, James?
Hey, you want to grab one end and I'll grab the other?
Oh, someone's gonna go flying into the TV
that's
here.
okay.
Get those drinks out of the way.
It's not working.
It's working! It's working! James, I'm getting on! You gotta hold yourself. You gotta hold your ground.
I can't.
I see the stretch marks.
Oh my goodness, this poor cat.
Hold on, I'll get this thing too.
It's not working. Ah! It's not working.
Oh, wait,
it's not working.
It's tearing. It's
not
tearing.
working.
Hold on, wait, let me.
It's not.
Oh my god!
What was that?
I'm not cleaning that up.
It's filled with rainbows.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not cleaning that shit up.
Daniel.
I had no part of that.
Daniel!
Daniel and James.
Oh, look at this.
This looks like... Goddamn.
I didn't poke my finger through it.
It had some stress marks.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus. That thing just blew up. Anyway.
What the fuck?
Jordan, you ever want to know what the inside of a cat looks like?
How many times did the maids come through here?
I'm not drinking this just in case some of that asbestos
Yeah, I'm
floated
pretty-
in my Mountain Dew.
That looks fine in mine.
I'm not
Pretty sure
drinking
this
that.
Asbestos filled cat.
I'm not
chunky
getting
flavor.
cancer
Oh my
because I
goodness.
Why
drink...
is it so
flavor.
colorful like this?
It's like a mishmash.
Because you don't want to know why
It's
they need to
recycled.
make the cheapest possible cat. So they're not going to buy that, fancy pants, same color foam. They had to get the mishmash like leftover
It's all recycled.
foam.
There's like
Yeah.
some plastic on it and
Oh
shit.
my
Like,
God.
look at that. That thing has someone's hair.
Oh,
That is a hair!
That's someone's hair right
There's
there.
a hair!
There's someone's, Jordan, that's someone's hair right there.
It's right there.
Oh, Jordan. Oh, Jordan, you got someone's hair on you.
Stop!
Great. Well, Welcome to fucking Creature Talk, apparently. Oh, it stinks too. Look, it made my hand smell.
What do you think?
Oh, Jordan, smell it! Smell it! Smell it! No, seriously, smell it. Here, I won't even... Smell it. It smells horrid. What the fuck is that? Smell it.
Stop.
It was the inside of a
Smell it,
cat.
man.
I mean,
What's the inside of a cat? That shit stinks.
that stuff's been brewing in there for
it
years.
It smells stale and musty. Like mesothelioma.
Oh, yes.
So
Gotta
I
love
feel
that
like
asbestos cancer.
That's fucking... Ah!
Now it's in the ceiling.
What is it called? Mesothelioma?
Mesothelioma.
Ah, Jordan! Jordan, for God's
Let me
sakes.
tweet the stupid
Look
link.
at what you did here. You got fucking
Children.
shit all
And
over my
we'll never
very
be able to use
exclusive Grump shirt.
I was about to say we'll never be able to use this cat
Look at
again,
that.
but I think for next live stream next year
Dip
we'll
it
just
in
have it
blood
like that
on
and
this
have
side.
blood just like
Unbelievable.
You can do something with it.
just trying to make it explode again. That
All right.
was pretty intense.
My mic got muted. Did you mute my mic?
He might have muted your
My
mic.
asshole. Fucking dickhead.
Tap on it.
Tap on your mic, James.
There you go.
Was I muted?
Yeah.
You're an asshole.
Excellent, Jordan.
Well, I used
Ah, sweet.
Not the same setup.
Not the same. My mic was right
No,
there.
that was your mic.
That was my
So
mic.
that was your mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Switch that one out.
That's the one I should have done.
This one's already set up for you.
The fuck?
There's
two
your
mics
microphone, the one that's already set up for you.
Oh, thanks.
That we weren't
So
using.
now you gotta mute that one again.
Yep, sure will.
He won't.
What the fuck?
Oh, man, it takes all of one quick swift. I had to do two quick swift.
He did too. It was double. It was double what you said,
All
Jordan.
right. Well, that's quite a pre-stream there, Jordan.
Well,
Don't get asbestos in my eyes, Dan.
I was
Sorry.
gonna wow everyone with my butterfly
I want
knife
eye cancer.
skills, but I still have to tweet this out. So James, how about you wow them?
Where'd you get that butterfly knife from, Jordan?
Well, a fan in Sweden.
While you're
actually.
tweeting.
A fan in Sweden gave it to me.
They're not nunchucks, Jesus.
He's so good he can use them like nunchucks.
Yeah,
though.
you can.
That's part of the show. It's part of the show.
It's like Jordan's practicing where he drops it constantly.
Oh shit! My phone.
Hey, your phone. He's gonna crack. He's gonna crack his own phone.
No, it did not crack it. Did not crack it.
A lot of phones seem to be cracking
Practice
recently.
your shivving abilities. How do you shiv with that?
You go. Oh. I'll say it again.
You wow him a
yeah,
little
yeah.
bit.
Slow motion here.
That's still pretty fast.
Oh, okay.
No, I just think you shiv so fast that even in slow motion it's quick.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Superhuman shiv skills.
That's very calculated shivving.
Yeah, it's
You're
like-
just
You know the shivs have got to.
It's like calculating the angle at which
Yeah.
to stab someone.
have you used the toothbrush yet in Payday?
No, I haven't. I haven't played since the Hawkston breakout. The Hawkston breakout. But I did see some people using it and, you know, shanking like crazy and stuff. It's pretty good.
Okay, ready for this?
No better. You almost broke my fucking computer.
That almost went to the.
That reminded. Do you remember that GIF of you at the stick where you're like,
Yeah,
"I'm gonna
yeah,
show you some
we're
moves,"
gonna
and then
show
you're
you
like,
Yeah, that gif's one of my favorites. Oh,
"Yeah," and I also got like 100,000 notes or something like that. Jesus, Jordan. Did you see how he flung that and he's swinging it right in front of his face right now?
James, look at this.
That was fake playing with that one. This
Oh,
is
okay,
like
yeah.
actually me trying. You see
No,
that?
he's trying.
I see his grip.
Oh.
None of that was on camera either.
The sound was probably.
Jesus, Jordan.
Right near my face.
That's terrifying. It's pretty good moves you have there, though.
All right, Jordan.
God damn it, Jordan.
What in the world is this?
What's today's date, Jordan?
I don't know. I've lost track of dates. I think it's
Today's the 1st.
The 1st of November.
1st of November.
Yesterday was
Easiest
Halloween.
date.
If only we had some sort of major holiday to go off of recently.
Yeah, our lights out.
Yeah, it's been out.
Yeah, I think I pointed that out a week ago.
Oh well, Seamus, thank you.
There's also one out in the other room, I think.
This stupid stuff is sticking to my shoes.
I went into the bathroom the other night, and one of the lights went out in there.
Ooh, that was
It's pretty spooky in
Yeah,
there
it's
now.
pretty dark in
When
there.
it comes from like the lights being off for a while, it's super dark in there. It's really
they gotta
creepy.
warm up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I can actually play the song now that we have this computer.
Ah.
Yes!
Whoa!
Here we go.
What a luxury.
It's muted.
Yeah. It's on your thing.
Oh,
Wait, are we muted?
yeah.
Fuck you, Jordan. Fuck you. Fuck you. They can't tell. Jordan, fuck you. Jordan's the worst boss we've ever had. He's the only boss we've ever had.
No, I've had bosses. Decent while we've had.
No, I've had all my bosses. Jordan's 100 times better than almost any of my bosses.
You're hitting your knuckles.
Yeah, it's like
God, Jordan.
he's not even like doing it.
They're gonna be like all bloody.
All right, so there was some interpretive butterfly knifing to the intro. And for anybody on iTunes, I mean,
They can't see it.
you can't see
we weren't
it, but-
muted, Jordan.
Said, hey, I muted it.
We weren't muted, Jordan.
OBS sucks.
They all know now. Like, Jordan.
Great muting.
Wow, Jordan.
So they could hear us. Cool, that's what we were joking about. Let's hear them be racist.
Well, good thing Alex wasn't here. So welcome to Creature Talk.
Oh, you would have fucking.
That would have been.
Yeah, you would have been in for it then. If he was here and you didn't fucking mute it, you told him it was muted.
I did mute
That'd
it,
have been
though.
really bad.
If I hit that mic thing on OBS.
I saw it.
That's
It did
supposed
say.
to-
Yeah, it did say muted.
It said it was muted.
I could
but-
see it from here. What the fuck? That's
Wow.
funny.
Well, oof.
Whew.
Dodged a bullet on
Dodged
that
a
one.
bullet. Nobody said anything horrible.
God damn.
Not that we would.
Glad I kept my mouth shut. Not that anything bad would come out of it.
Well, thanks again, OBS. Never had that happen before. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Creature Talk number 111 for November 1st, 2014.
111.
Sitting here with Mr. James, Mr. Daniel.
You know, there's a significance here. It's 11-1. 111.
Oh!
I just noticed that.
It's crazy.
Fucking
November-
conspiracy going on
What
right
are the
now.
chances?
November 1st.
What are the chances?
Illuminati.
The number 23. All right.
So
Anyway.
in like Europe, right? That's how it would look, though, right? Because for us, it's the opposite, right?
It'd be
'Cause they flip
11-1.
'em.
We do 11-1 date, so
It
it'd be
really
Wouldn't
depends.
theirs be 111?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we
it
do
still
month
works either
day.
way, though.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
saying
yeah,
for
yeah.
yeah.
It works.
So for
It's
them, it'd
universal.
be more of a fucking mind fuck.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. For us, it's just kind of like 11-1, 111. But for theirs, it's like
7-11.
111, 7-11, 911.
That's pretty good.
Well, yeah, 911. Yeah, I just dropped my marker. Can you give me a marker?
And there's a
please?
triangle right there, so I mean, Illuminati.
There's a
In the
triangle.
background, there's like an
Illuminati.
elongated triangle.
See it?
Fucking crazy.
Conspiracy. Anyway, sorry.
Wow.
So,
been
yeah,
a
and then
while.
Seamus. I didn't get to Seamus
Oh,
yet. I was
yeah.
introducing him, and
Yeah.
you cut me off, and then
Sorry.
myself, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
We're drinking some gamer fuel.
Gamer
there.
fuel.
Are you guys sponsored?
No.
No,
No,
we
I
aren't.
wish.
I-
I've been
should I
drinking
angle
this
this more
since
towards the camera?
2007.
No, angle it away. We're not sponsored.
Make sure that. Oh,
I'm not sponsored by Mountain Dew.
see
You
some-
can see the nutrition.
You can see some
facts
nutrition
because,
facts.
then
170 calories, 40 milligrams sodium. It's pretty
This
good.
is 40. This is 65 milligrams sodium.
I bet that tastes pretty salty then, right?
No, not very. It tastes like lemonade.
It has sodium in it though.
It's got a little sodium, but a lot of stuff has sodium
All
in it.
soda has sodium, Jordan. It's sodium.
Hey, we're not
Soda.
sponsored by the soda. Can you fucking? We're not even
All right, so
sponsored
we'll
by
talk
Call
about-
of Duty
We'll
either.
talk about some.
Hey,
some
Dasani water.
Are we sponsored by them?
Nope,
Nope, not sponsored by them either.
their water tastes like shit. They get it out by the fucking
Filter it from the sewer.
in a horrible
Detroit
sewage
sewers.
like system.
So yes, welcome anyway to Creature Talk. We have a plethora of topics after not even Creature Talk. And Daniel was saying about a month.
Over a
It's
month.
been since all this travel, and I think that's going to be the main portion of today's Creature Talk is
Travel.
talking about traveling, which should be a lot of fun.
Future
so,
Travel Channel coming soon.
Yeah,
It's like
Creature Channel.
reminiscing on our travel experiences.
Yes.
We've never done that before.
Crazy.
I don't think we've
On
ever
Creature
done that.
Talk.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, you see that? You
This
see
is
that?
innovative.
So,
Please put that away.
what would be the first trip here? The most recent was you guys.
New York.
We
went
need
to
to
New
start
York.
with either the most recent, or we could start with the beginning of the month.
Sweden.
Sweden.
Which was about we did a trip to Sweden a while ago. The guys at Overkill asked us if we wanted to come out, visit the studios, walk around Sweden a little bit, find out some stuff about that amazing country. Which first impressions of Sweden, we just walked right in. They didn't even have to check our passports.
It's because they're all Vikings there. So
Well,
they
I don't
just,
think we
like,
should
they'll
talk
stab
about
you
how
if,
lax their security was, because... And then what? I mean, we have all these viewers that are obviously impressionable, and they could easily go to Sweden now and know that they can fucking smuggle whatever they want into Sweden. And you just made that
Still have
happen.
to go through security. I mean,
Yeah, but if you could get by them, I mean, come on, that's
You're home
security.
free. You're home
Yeah,
free.
That's it.
Done.
And you did that. You did that.
Well, in addition, I sat on the plane and I watched about 4 hours worth of Iceland tour guides.
What?
Because we were on Iceland Air. I had nothing better to do, so I just turned on all these Iceland tour
Yeah,
guides.
after X-Men
and
Days
took
of
a
Future
tour.
Past was done, he had nothing.
Checked out.
Well, what
He
else did
had
I watch
nothing.
again?
So what, do you rewatch the
that was
guide
it.
from the beginning of the flight where they're like, they break down how to buckle your fucking...
No. This is Iceland as a location, as a tourist destination. They did a bunch of videos on it.
So they break down what to go
So
see
they
and
broke
stuff?
down exactly what you want to go see in Iceland, the different places.
Why would you
around
watch
the
that? It was a
state.
fucking layover. Why would you watch
Something to
it?
do.
It was something to do, and it was
Jordan
they have
watched
cool
the Grand
landscapes.
Budapest Hotel movie. Like, I don't even think he was even looking forward to seeing it. It was just on the thing.
What the fuck were you doing on the fucking plane?
Watching stuff.
Did you not prep to go on a fucking, like,
No.
8-hour flight?
I don't have time for that. I got Days of Features Past.
Yeah, and fucking who knows what fucking resolution that was in the goddamn headset. or
240
headrest.
by 120.
No, I didn't
No,
watch it.
he
No,
had
I
it on
watched
his
that
iPad.
one on my
Oh,
I watched
right.
the Budapest Hotel one on
Yeah,
the
that-
headrest.
X-Men was
headset.
available on the thing.
I know.
though.
After I was done, I looked up on there and I go look and I see X-Men, and then I was like, oh, what are these Iceland tour things?
Well, like Spencer and I, we sat next to each other and we bought a splitter and watched because I wanted to watch the first season of Arrow. we watched like 10 episodes or so, but they actually had some of the episodes on the plane too. They had episode like 7, 8, and 9 from the first season.
It's like
I don't
the
even know
plane
why.
knows
Yeah.
what you want to watch.
Yeah.
If you're into some random fucking tour guide bullshit, like they got you covered.
If you missed episodes 7, 8, and 9 of Arrow first
Yeah.
season, you could watch those 3, and you'd watch them.
Did you know that Reykjavik is the premier shopping destination in Iceland?
I did know that.
For sandwiches?
Wow.
No.
$400 sandwiches.
Jesus.
No, Seamus, the thing was, we went through the airport. You know, it was a layover. It was pretty quick, so we didn't have a lot of time. I was looking for some kind of cold medicine because I was dying, and I didn't have anything. Once again, unprepared. And then
I don't even know what the fuck you went
Did you even
with.
pack with this?
Yeah, I remember.
When we were going through the boarding gate, Jordan was like, "I didn't put anything on my tablet."
That's what he said in New York too. He didn't have anything for New York
What did
either.
I do on my trip today? Well, we'll get to that later, I
Yeah,
guess.
we'll get
But,
to that later.
but anyway, so we went through this cafeteria place, and these guys just start grabbing sandwiches. I grabbed one sandwich, and
One,
all
two
these
per
guys
person.
run in.
No,
they're
no,
just
no,
like,
no, no. Look, there were two that caught my eye that I was like,
Can you
I
just tell
kind of
us?
think.
Tell us what the flavors were.
It was
Ooh,
fucking.
flavors.
It was chicken salad.
Ooh, chicken salad. I'll pass on
No,
that one.
tuna salad.
I'll pass on that one
Chicken
too.
salad.
Yeah,
I like
tuna
that
and
one.
what was the other one? It was
Pass 'em
fucking something with fucking mustard.
Can't eat that.
It was like
no.
a turkey. It was just like it was supposed to be a normal turkey sandwich.
I had smoked goat.
Smoked goat. Can't eat that either.
Smoked
No.
lamb.
Oh yeah, it was lamb.
So,
smoked lamb.
but I
And-
went and I didn't like. I saw Kevin eyeballing the tuna. He wanted the tuna, so
wanted
I was
tuna.
like, that tuna doesn't look that great. That tuna looks like it's been fucking. It's an abomination. It looks like it's been melted and like refrozen multiple times
Oh.
over. So I got the normal turkey one. So then I came back in line. Kevin comes up behind me, and the motherfucker has 2 sandwiches.
Ooh, he was hungry.
Why do you get 2 sandwiches? I wanted to try the tuna, but I'm left with the turkey, so I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get the tuna as well.
Let me
so
just
I can
point
try
out.
both.
Let me just point
I
out
then
that
grabbed
one
a
of,
chicken
Then
salad.
Dan grabbed
one
2
of Kevin's
sandwiches.
sandwiches was taco sandwich.
Taco
It was
sandwich.
a taco sandwich.
That sounds pretty good, actually. Sounds good on paper. I don't know if it
taco
was.
pepperoni.
Still sound. Well,
Taco
maybe.
pepperoni.
Why does a pepperoni need to be on a taco?
Taco pepperoni?
I don't know.
I've never seen a pepperoni on a
They
taco.
were supposedly the better of the two.
People are grabbing sandwiches. They're
Left
grabbing
and right.
sandwiches left and right. They
Going out of
start grabbing
sandwich
really high-end, like,
Ooh.
Iceland water
Well, what
from
goes good with a
springs and
sandwich?
stuff.
Like chips, obviously. Want chips,
chips,
and
they
you
got
don't know. They
chips.
got like maybe 3 brands of chips. I don't know what they are, so I just fucking grab whatever kind of chip looks the most regular.
Spencer started grabbing some Icelandic chocolate. And
Oh, Spencer's just grabbing everything.
man, there was just we went up to that register and just like
That'll be
just
$8,000,
towers
please.
over, and she just starts like marking it up, and she was like, I think it was like I told her I was playing with Swedish kroner, and she's like, okay, that's I think it was 600 or something like that.
I don't know.
Which
What
is
that
weird
is.
because-
500 something.
Comes
Corona.
out to about $100.
Oh, my marker's gone.
So we spent $100 in
$100.
airplane sandwiches.
And let me just say, when I opened that sandwich, even through my miserable cold, I could smell the most rank, disgusting chicken salad sandwich I've ever had.
Did like a plume of smoke in the shape of a skull come out of it when you opened it up?
I didn't look when it did happen,
like
but it could have,
a
because
haunted
that's
sandwich.
what it smelled like, and everyone around me like started like, "Oh, what's that smell?"
Put that sandwich away.
Because it was nasty, and
Yeah,
then
I
I
smelled
bit
it,
into
pretty
it
bad.
only to find the most stale, disgusting bread with like some nasty egg salad chicken. It was
I had the smoked lamb.
I would have starved to death on this
I
trip.
had the smoked lamb. I'm
Probably.
pretty sure they
I
forgot the
would've
lamb.
died.
I'm pretty sure they forgot the lamb, and it was just smoke. It was just smoke.
Just smoke a smoked sandwich?
it's very,
Just
very smoky.
it was like I was
smoky
eating
sandwich.
like moist
Smoke. Moist smoke.
Yeah, like a salami, smoked salami sort of deal.
Next time I'm in some like secondhand smoke, I'll be sure to breathe in and be like,
Yeah.
oh, that's damn what's delicious.
I was either starving or pretty much just fucking
Wolfing
eating
it
it
down.
and shitting your pants later.
Yeah.
I ate both sandwiches.
I tried I couldn't even finish mine. It was so bad. Kevin, I think, ate both of his pepperoni taco.
Kevin's a
and
trooper.
Yeah.
Tuna.
Well, I ate
whatever
mine.
garbage.
I needed something to get the taste out of my mouth, so I had to like beg Spencer for some of his chocolate because that was the only thing to get rid of the
tuna
taste.
chocolate.
Chocolate was good.
Yeah.
Chocolate was good.
He gave everybody a piece.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, what a
good
nice
chocolate.
guy.
What
After
a-
he
yeah,
taunted
what a
me
nice
for a
guy.
little bit. And it fell on my seat for a little bit, so I mean, it didn't take away from the flavor though. Probably like 50 asses in that in that seat for who knows how long. This
Nice
lasted.
ass chocolate.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's all right though.
favorite kind.
It got the taste out of my mouth with something new.
So the ass taste was better than the sandwich
Ass
taste.
chocolate. Ass chocolate was pretty good.
The sandwiches were pretty bad.
But
But yeah, so we
$100
dropped
well
about
spent.
$100 right there. Got on the plane, took our remaining flight to Sweden, and
Stockholm.
everything was fairly smooth from there, because most people in Sweden speak English, so it's a lot
Nice.
easier navigating around there than anywhere else in Europe.
And when we were in Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
Elmir
had
was
to use
talking
my
about.
broken German to try and speak with the guy in the cab.
Yeah, one of the payday devs was saying that any show we grew up with, they grew up with too. So
Yeah.
it's like a lot of American
bad.
British TV.
So street sharps?
Huh?
Street sharps.
Maybe.
Street.
Street Sharks.
You're saying they know more about our politics than they do of Swedish
What
politics.
about the tick? What about
Ooh, the tick.
I don't know.
The cartoon
We should
series
have been
or the live
asking
action
them
series?
over there?
cartoon?
He's talking. Most people probably
What
talk
about
cartoon.
gargoyles?
Ooh, gargoyles.
Gargoyles. I love that show.
Gargoyles.
Keith David.
Keith David.
Keith
Relatively
Wars.
new, but
Storage Wars.
Yeah.
Which me and James watched in New York.
we
by the
did. We
way.
got a nice little marathon. We got a nice little marathon.
Nice marathon.
Was Dave still on the episodes that they showed?
No, they were teasing him. They were teasing
Yeah,
him
he
coming
came
back.
He did come back.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
I saw
he's
a commercial
coming back.
for it. It's like a return of one of the storagers, and it was like, yeah.
What the fuck? Wasn't he suing them though?
He's coming back.
Oh well, he was too popular to keep away.
He was suing them last time, like I heard. He was suing the network or
he's
some
back.
They
shit.
brought him back hardcore.
He's
Well, they're
back and
we'll
yapping
bring
like
you
the old
back,
days.
Dave, if you don't sue us. Okay.
He'd be like, yeah.
We have some weird traveling rituals.
That's
where we
fucking
just-
amazing. They brought him back.
It'll be good.
It'll be good. It'll be
So,
good.
Go
we
see
got-
some of the new episodes then.
Sweden was, as most of you guys saw in the vlogs, quite the entertaining time. We got to try out a bunch of different candies. We got to go to the offices. We did the payday stream.
That was an amazing
Which was,
stream. Produce wise, like it was very
The
well
guys at the
produced.
DreamHack studio set all that up and really put together quite the awesome, camera setup and studio setup that we were able to.
I don't know if people knew, like, when we were actually streaming, but we actually had makeup on.
Ooh, we did have makeup on. I posted pictures of us in the chair.
Of us, getting makeup on.
That's when you know you've made it. You get makeup on.
I was taking mental notes of their setup. I don't know how I would run any of it, but like they had the crane and they had the set cameras. They actually had our same camera. They had the Blackmagic camera set up, but not hooked up to anything. So they must have used it for something else.
They're just sitting
They're
there.
just like, here's a $3,000 camera. We're just gonna leave this sitting around on the set.
Just show you how expensive our other cameras are.
Our stuff's so good, we'll leave this $3,000 piece of crap.
It always feels weird doing that, like like just seeing that, like, because me and Jordan went from the Anki thing over to now doing that, and it's like fucking. Like, I don't fucking expect something like that, getting peppered down with, like, makeup and shit like that, getting mic'd up through your shirt, and you got these wireless boy band mics on, getting ready to, fucking perform in front of, like, a studio audience. Like, it's
live studio audience.
It's, like, really weird.
It was like, go do your own thing, be yourselves. It was still like, hi guys, what's going on? This is a stream on our channel, but hey,
we
feel like we're obligated to do something very professional.
They probably don't know like that the entire like overkill, like all the devs and everything were there watching like the whole thing. Like they like there was like a little audience there while we were doing.
I got them
all
to cheer
of that.
once, and that was the only time the reaction was heard.
I think I mentioned at the beginning, didn't I say like we could get a laugh track at any time?
Yeah,
right? And we can just be like,
ha 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 ha.
They couldn't really hear us though because like generally like with a studio audience they can hear you specifically or they're close enough to hear you. They were pretty far off, so it was like they could only hear. I think they were mainly just watching, like, when the gameplay was happening, they were just watching it. They couldn't really hear the guy, like, whoever was playing.
So they were watching us fail miserably.
So they were just watching with no, like, actual comedic relief.
Just watching the horrendous nature of gameplay.
Because anytime I walked over there when you guys were playing or something like that, it was, dead silent over
Guessing
there.
you guys use the computer version, right, PC?
Yeah.
Dex is always good with the keyboard and the mouse.
He used the controller.
Right? They had the Alienware Alpha set up.
Yeah, they set up an Alienware Alpha
Dex.
and they had them on that.
Someone's got to teach them how to use a keyboard.
It was horrible, though. Dex was just like, oh man, Dex.
That controller really helped him out.
Poor Andreas had to like help Dex with everything.
He's got to like boot him out and just play
Instantly
for him.
he masked up when the first time
To his
doing Big Bang.
To his like defense, I guess I kind of made him do that. I tricked him into doing that.
Tricked him.
I was like, go ahead, push G or whatever, and he did it and masked up, and I was just like, oh, you fucked up. Like I knew what I was doing.
We lost that pretty quick, but like Andreas was like trying to, even though it was only from his perspective, like the stream was streaming from his perspective, he was like, hey Dan, go over to the middle of the bank and watch the piggy bank fall through the thing. I don't know if I knew that I've played that map so many times that I've seen the piggy bank go through, but I got downed and like got completely fucked over right there, and that was kind of the turnover point where we started getting really fucked.
But of course that was it.
It was all Andreas' fault.
I think when you guys loaded up the game, that's when it happened.
Yeah, I was usually the last one alive, which is usually how it is when I play with you fuckers as well. So
I was the last one
same
alive.
shit, pretty much. Having to babysit Dex and tell him not to touch computers while he's fucking pushing computers.
You know, I didn't know that. I didn't know about like how you can send and the
I didn't know
actual
that
computer
either.
will beep.
Some way, but
a message will pop up on the screen.
Exactly what it was.
I was like, that's really cool.
I was having like no problem at all at the front door, like just taking out all the fucking police. But every time I turn around and fucking go back into the room with the computers, there's Dex mashing the fucking keyboard to like activate whatever the fuck he's trying to activate, even though he's being told not to activate anything.
He just does whatever he wants to do.
Yeah,
he doesn't
Yeah,
care.
right. It was a fun stream.
Yeah,
but, it was really cool because we got to see some exclusive stuff, and it was a good time.
We got to play around with the merchandise and stuff that they have now. Available now, like shit like the drilling in progress thing. They have some pretty clever like gear, and the masks. The masks are now like available.
Those are really nice.
Masks that you can buy
for like cheaper versions of like the full-on ones. They're pretty nice.
But they have, I mean, we've seen the real ones before, and the real ones have like, I mean, they have. I mean, we have them, but
they're not made for comfort.
They have like they have like the straps that just go back, and it's just straps, whereas the other ones that they sell actually have like a cup that kind of
it looks like the masks in the game.
Yeah,
the masks have the cup.
Yeah, it like holds your head. It's not as like, I guess it's more sturdy. So yeah, that's pretty cool. They have a bunch of different stuff gear wise. Threw a bunch of money around, made it rain on you a little bit.
I have a stack on my desk.
Stack of money.
Yeah, Almir said keep them like from the meetup, so I just took a big chunk of
Yeah, I saw that.
Hundreds. It's
Fat
sitting on my
stacks.
desk.
Payday money.
Fat stacks.
Fat
I
stacks.
don't need
Stacks.
those fat stacks. I got real fat stacks.
Already got real fat stacks.
Real fat stacks.
Hey, they're on your desk right now, just like my fake money.
I am.
But yeah, good overall good time in Sweden. Most of like I said, most of the stuff can be seen on our Swedish vlogs. We did go to a payday party though that they had, their Crime Fest party.
That was pretty crazy.
They had Simon, the band that actually played at Simon's wedding, which is Simon's the sound guy over at Overkill.
Does the music.
Who does the
everything,
music, sound effects,
Bane.
voice acting, and is Bane as well.
Jack of all trades.
So he had this band come and do cover, like just cover. I don't even know.
It was covering the entire soundtrack of like
Payday
1, 2,
2,
even
and,
like
like-
menu music, everything. Like he had like all the track listings, and they were they took his music, but they like remixed it to like fit like a live band.
Yeah, live.
kind of
It
deal.
was awesome though. That was great.
Yeah, the way they like interpreted their like his music was pretty cool. Like how they played, like even something like the menu music was the track that fucking stands out. Or not the menu, the when you beat a heist and you
In
get
the
to
first
pick the
payday.
card. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, like that. No, it's the
Is
one
it
the one where you
still-
pick a card. It's like
Yeah,
there's something like that. You know,
Okay. No, I'm thinking of the do.
No, I'm talking about the one in Payday 2 where you pick a card. Like that song stuck out to me the way they did that one because it was like vastly different, but at the same time it was still similar to the
Yeah,
core of
it was
but-
awesome though.
That building was like the old Hall of Records,
National
right?
Archives.
National Archive. Like it was a really old building.
They
it was
set
like
up for a party
yeah.
venue now,
Yeah.
which is it's pretty cool. They had like big cages of money and stuff like that.
the cobblestone
And
road leading
then
up to
they
it.
had like they had Hoxton, Chains Wolf, and what's his name? Why can't I think of his name?
James?
Hoxton,
Chains Wolf.
Dallas. I was missing Dallas. They all stormed in on the party and did like so they all like
Yeah.
burst in with.
I think I
guns and
kept
stuff.
fucking
They're like,
around with.
get the fuck down on the ground! Everyone's like,
Everyone's just like, get the fuck down! I'll fucking shoot you in the face.
like someone should have actually went down.
No, I did at one point. I was like, "Ugh."
Please.
But I kept dicking around with Hoxton. I kept tapping their shoulders because they kept walking by and they were wearing masks, and I was, a couple
get away
drinks
with
in.
it.
I was a couple drinks in.
Couple drinks in.
He was
So-
drunk off his ass, harassing the fucking Payday cosplayers.
I wasn't drunk.
Hey!
Yeah, no. I was doing this where I'd be like,
Oh, what a dick!
and they'd be like, get out of the ground. They never knew it was me.
I really like your game. It's really good.
I played you all the time in the game, man.
We did have a nice there was a nice piss issue.
Ooh, nice piss issues.
There at the
Bathroom
party. As you know, Dex, he does have a bladder problem.
Yeah, I don't think Dex has a bladder, to be honest.
And I think at some point, Dan had to pee. I know I had to pee, and who else had to pee? Someone had to pee. It might have been Kevin.
I
think
led
Kevin
the
had to
P
pee.
train. I led the P train.
Yeah,
I was
you
the
vanished
first.
from when because there was a fire alarm that actually
Oh,
went
I
off
heard
in the
that.
middle of the
I
heard
party.
about that.
Completely fucking messed up the live chat and everything. What do you fucking?
I don't know what he's thumbings up for. But
There is, I just saw some people. They were saying there was an echo, and I just fixed it.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the fire alarm went off. Everybody had to be evacuated.
Yeah.
Which means I had to pee super bad,
Ooh.
and there
you
were
were getting
no
you were getting
bathrooms.
put out.
Yeah.
What are the laws in Sweden about just peeing in the open?
The laws
See-
are you talk to Hellberg and ask you where's a good place to pee around there when there isn't a public bathroom.
Oh,
and
Hellberg
he'll
does.
say around the corner on the street.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
So like we like he had I was with Kevin, I believe, at the time when they were ushering everybody out of the fucking party. I don't know where the fuck you were. I don't know what the fuck you were even doing, but I mean we had to pee.
He was standing around like I'm the only one not drunk.
So he was
Yeah.
talking to like
Pretty
I don't know
much.
what I was doing.
you were talking
You
to
were
that
just
one
sitting around
overkill
talking-
dude.
yeah,
you were talking to
somebody.
the animator guy. You were talking to him.
Oh yeah.
And then, like, me and Kevin passed by, and we were looking for a place to pee. We go outside of the archive place and, like, out into the fucking street, and that's when we seen you and Hellberg coming back from a corner. And then they direct us, me and Kevin, over to a corner where
same pee
apparently
corner.
apparently everybody pees in this corner.
Ooh.
You
It's
go
a
up to
designated
this
pee corner.
You go up to this corner and you can smell it's a misty ass corner. Like it's
you
fucking
pee in a corner?
Yeah, it was a
I
corner.
peed in the middle of this. Like I was like, I just walked down to the street and started peeing.
I peed. Basically,
People started walking towards me. I had to go so bad.
It was
It's okay, I'm an American. Don't
Control
worry.
your bladder.
It was
all
like,
the time.
like
I had to pee
there
so
was
bad.
a building. There was a building that had like, you know, when the building kind of goes partly, I guess, underground, like, and there's like windows right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I was. So I was kind of like peeing, and there was windows right next to me. So I just kind of kept looking through the windows to make sure no one was in there. It looked pretty dead. I don't think anybody's seen me or anything like that. But after me and Kevin got done, we came back, and there was Dex, who had already peed. Apparently, he got picked up by a random black guy, as he says, took him to a random like alleyway to pee, and I guess that's where he let off his load. And you know,
So a random dude brought Dex to an
Yeah.
alley, and Dex went with him.
yeah.
And surprisingly, nothing happened.
I watched that happen. I was just like, bye, Dex.
Be safe.
So that's what Jordan was doing. He was watching Dex say goodbye.
Well,
as
at least he could
somebody
provide a
took him
description of
away.
the man who potentially would have either kidnapped or murdered Dex.
Well, all Dex said was that he's just a random black guy.
Yeah, but he
didn't know.
saw it
He was
happen.
from
though.
Overkill.
Was he from Overkill?
Yeah. Dex
Well, there
didn't
you
know
go.
that.
Dex
though.
didn't know that. Dex didn't know that.
Dex
He
didn't
didn't.
get
He thought he was a
himself
random
killed.
guy. So yeah, he got taken to some random alleyway or some shit to. I mean, he must have did it like a good 3 or 4 times throughout the night. I think he
easily.
kept going back
Even
to
when
that
the
same
bathrooms
alleyway.
were open.
Yeah, I don't even
Yeah,
know.
it was what he knew, so he kept
Yeah,
going back.
I don't
to
know
it.
where the fuck this alleyway was. I don't know where this
It was
like
Dex's private alley bathroom.
where this place was. He also peed. There was a horrible fucking public bathroom on the street when we were going to after the party.
gone at this
We
point.
went to like Subway,
Yeah.
and
Ooh,
we
Subway.
went by, and we were just going to one of the Subways that was near our hotel, and there was one of these public bathrooms that like they don't really exist over here. It's more of like a European thing where there's just a random like bathroom there that you can either
You're
pay
supposed to
get
book-
it-
yeah, you're
you
supposed to
pay
coin
get it
in.
on one side, then the other
Yeah, the
side
other
is
side's free. Yeah.
I didn't look in there. I don't want to know
I
what
looked
was
in
in there. What was in there?
It was basically like it's like a like you know those what like when you have like old sickly like old people that fucking like metal kind of pan that
Oh, yeah,
bedpan.
yeah, a bedpan. They usually have them go in. It'd be like picture one of those hung up on a wall. Like, and that's pretty much all that's in there. But picture that bedpan, because you know how a bedpan is like, you know, it's probably like this.
Yeah, it's
Like-
flat and kind of like.
Picture it tilted like this way, like slanted towards you, but also filled up.
How do you shit in that?
He didn't shit. He had to
I
pee.
know he didn't shit.
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying,
I don't
like,
know how
what
someone
if somebody
would,
really has
I
to
don't know
take a
how
shit?
someone would shit in that,
Nah.
but like it was like tilted
Damn.
towards him, and
That's
I
nasty.
can tell you when we opened the fucking door, what came out of it. It must have been a scent of something dying. Like it must have been like I don't know how many people pissing in there throughout
oh man.
the day, or I don't know when they clean it. Like.
Do they clean it?
He didn't give a fuck though. We were right
think
next
they
to a
do,
Subway. We were right there at the Subway where he could have went to the bathroom.
He went in the Subway
public.
as well.
Yeah, he went in at Subway as well.
Oh,
but
nice.
before getting
Smart.
to Subway, he had to stop to pee somewhere, and in this public restroom, he decided to go, and it was disgusting. It's also right next to a club,
Oh, well.
so I'm sure it gets used a lot.
Yeah,
Probably, yeah.
It was one of those things.
He has a
that-
condition, you know.
Yeah.
He does have a condition. And he went into the bathroom at Subway. Also walked into the wall. He
walked into the wall?
He walked straight into the fucking wall. I sat there and watched him
Is he
do
like
it.
wasted?
Pretty much,
yeah,
I think.
yeah.
I mean, he was trying to order a cookie. He comes.
He went up like 2 or 3 times.
He kept,
Oh
he kept
my
going
goodness.
up. He kept going up to this poor dude that was fucking like. I guess I was kind of. I didn't know I was fucking with the guy at Subway either. But like, he kept going up to get cookies, and I guess I kept saying how shit the music was. Like I kept saying about
the
how
Subway?
at the
You
Subway.
didn't say it that loud. It wasn't that loud.
It was loud enough that every time I'd say this song is shit, he changed it.
You said it once and he changed
No,
it.
I said it like 2 or 3 times, Jordan. He kept changing it. He changed it to DMX, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? Are we in like what did I say? Like what year is fucking
1990
DMX?
something.
2008?
And then he
2008?
fucking
2005?
he changed it off of
Maybe a little
DMX,
too early.
and then he finally found a song that I was just like, "Oh yeah, I like this one."
I think the main thing
What a
was
nice
we
guy.
walked in there and Willow Smith started playing.
Ooh.
That's what you first started
Yeah,
off
that-
with.
that was
my
one-
hair back and forth. Is that still a song?
Yeah,
I thought
I
it
was like,
just,
this
like,
song
vanished
fucking
with time.
sucks. It changes to DMX. It's like, what are we now? Like fucking living in the past. And it's like, oh, now you get like, I don't know what it landed on eventually
Can't
that
remember.
I liked, but I was just like, yeah, I like this. And then Dex was ordering cookies and walking into walls.
Ordering
Yeah,
cookies and walking into walls.
walls.
Trying to eat some
Yeah.
cookies to absorb all the booze he drank. And
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Sounds like a great night, actually.
I got sick. I got sick at the club.
I forgot he went home
because like between like drinking a few drinks and the hors d'oeuvres they had kept going around, like it did not mix well with me. So I got sick at the club. To the point where, like, I was sitting in the bathroom trying,
we disappeared for a good 20 minutes.
Yeah, I was in the bathroom thinking I was going to throw up.
There's people all over that bathroom. They were waiting.
There were three bathrooms.
Like, what's going on with this guy? He's in the bathroom. He's fucking in there for 30 minutes.
I keep hearing Elmir coming around going, Dan, Ushekta. Dan, are you okay?
He was walking in on
Dan never responded either.
No, I did at one point. Because I heard him and I was like, yeah, I'll be out in a minute. And like when I came out, he wasn't there. But Hellberg ended up like ushering me. Well, Jordan and Hellberg kind of concocted the plan of putting me in a cab and sending me back to the
Pretty much what we did to Spencer.
Yeah.
When everyone's
everyone just got. It's not like I was blackout.
Whenever someone gets so down and out, you just fucking put him in a cab and send him.
I was just
get a cab.
I didn't want to end listening to this amazing band just because Dan drank too much and had those stupid hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah, it was my stomach was too gone.
Such good friends.
So like I got put in the cab.
See you later.
I'm glad that they did it. So like he put me in the cab and the cab driver, like I think Hellberg explained it that it was near the McDonald's, but the cab driver took me to the McDonald's that was like a block or so away from our hotel, and I was trying my hardest the entire time not to throw up in his cab because I just was not feeling well. But he dropped me off at the McDonald's, and I was like, wait, no, it's like right over here. Can you just take me over there? And he said, yeah, okay. So and then I sat in my bathroom, and I think, sat there for about an hour or two. Didn't even throw up.
But at least you were there.
I think the Subway was pretty good. I think that Subway, fucking just did everything. Like it was just like, oh my god,
miracle cure.
Well, the thing is,
I didn't eat anything at I didn't eat anything at that party because the fucking like I didn't
few different things, but there's like really
weird chewy.
Yeah,
like,
there was some weird
like when you're chewing
and
like meat and it's like you get that rubbery. Like
that's not good when you're drunk. Like
the whole thing was that.
All the food was good, but I think the mixture was just not good for me.
Yeah, it was.
It happens.
It was fun though. I had a lot of fun, and then the Subway, of course. The Subways there are funny because they don't have all the unhealthy garbage like we do here in the States, but they still market the $5 footlong.
Yeah,
even
they have the meatball marinara
metric system. Yeah,
$5 footlong.
I don't know
$5 meter long.
He wasn't there to get the meatball thing, so I don't.
That's
even know
a deal.
No, Jordan and I did stop at a Subway, but
so they did have it, or
at the little one.
I don't think they had meatball. They didn't have meatball marinara.
Yeah, it was mostly just. It was kind of like a Jimmy
John's. Every single sandwich had on the pictures, even knowing it was different varieties, it was always a cucumber, tomato, lettuce, and
they put
like whatever it was.
And everyone got pepper.
Yeah,
everyone got salt and
some pepper.
On that trip, I had some Swedish meatballs. And those were fucking good.
Yeah, and then we tried
their most famous dishes.
Yeah,
Toskagen was good.
Toskagen was good.
Yep, that was
like mayonnaise shrimp.
Yeah,
mix,
it was like a shrimp salad.
I like that too.
Someone
that doesn't really like seafood, I fucking scarf that shit down too.
It was good. Yeah, and I don't think Spencer ate his, and Simon's like, you can eat that, and he just like ate it all up.
That dinner,
Swedes like their Toskagen.
That dinner, Dex sat across from Simon, so most of the dinner was Dex asking Simon to teach him like just dirty words the entire dinner. Where he's like, how do you say suck my cock? And he's like, suk min kuk. And he's like, and then Dex is like, suk min kuk ushekta, and was like just tossing on these different things.
Like excuse me or please and shit like that.
Like, how do you? I remember Simon and Elmir were having a conversation of how to say something but not make it sound like sarcastic or something like that, or apologetic or something like that,
or matter of factly or something. Yeah, because different languages.
It was princess. It was something like that. It was like
something like princess,
and they were saying it sounded too like
it's like too mocking.
Yeah,
it sounded like he was mocking them too much.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that was. I mean, I don't know how much of that he retained since, but he was saying that shit.
You could ask him and he wouldn't have any. Like
the entire week, he fucking had it all down. Like, he was fucking saying it the entire week. It was just suk mean cookie.
It's like teaching a 4-year-old how to say fuck, and then they just stop. They don't stop saying it.
Very much.
They hear it and they just keep going with it.
It was something else.
So a fan at the meetup had given me a Swedish to English dictionary or English to Swedish dictionary. It's sitting on my desk.
Yep. Well, a fan at the meetup gave me this this here butterfly knife here.
Ooh. What did you get, James?
I get jack shit, but I gave out a lot of black licorice. That's what I did.
Black licorice. I had a stack. I had like a thing of black licorice just sitting on the table because Almir and them gave us a bunch of candy beforehand, and like
it was mixed in.
Spencer and I had separated out the black licorice and made a little sign that said "Please take."
You know what my favorite thing to do with black licorice is?
What?
Throw that shit in the garbage.
Yeah,
it's trash.
even worse. It's even worse in
salt.
Sweden. They
I hate
salt it.
They
salt it.
Salty black licorice.
It's
Yeah,
disgusting.
it's
And
horrible.
Almir kept coming around and taking one every once in a while. But like in Sweden,
love it.
In
They
Sweden,
fucking love
they
it.
either love it or they hate it because
I
we
hate
were getting
it.
some Swedish people come by and it's like, I fucking hate that.
I would say like 80% love it. Like they would come
They would
up,
all
they would
love
because
that
me and Dex
stuff.
were at the end, and
Can't
they'd be
eat
like, "What's wrong with these? Why aren't you guys eating these?" It's like, because they fucking taste like shit. Oh
black
no,
licorice.
they don't. Like, and they just fucking eat them. Right? What the fuck?
And you're just like,
Salty black
Are you
licorice.
kidding me?
Ugh.
Yeah, they had some weird. They were just like
Okay.
there were some people that came with like weird like black licorice, like those pill things. I
Oh,
don't
the
know
good
what
and
the
plenties. Oh, those things
don't know
are
what
terrible.
they were-
Candy-coated black licorice.
there were also probably 2 or 3 people who came with fucking like snus or whatever.
It's snuff, like tobacco.
Tobacco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
chewing
yeah.
tobacco. And they're like,
Snuff
have you
pouches.
ever smelled this before? Do you want some, Dan? And I'm like, why are you shoving this in my face?
I don't
He
want
gave me one, and I
tobacco.
was like, yeah, sure, I'll try it. And like, so I packed my lip with it, and then he was like, yeah, I got 2 of it with my right.
It was like
this stuff, and I was
chew
like,
peer
yeah.
pressure, pretty much.
Yeah, like-
The creatures do some chew.
Like, I didn't get it.
Tiger,
I wanted to see if
do
I wanted to see if it tasted any different from like the stuff we have over here. It was pretty much the same.
Yeah,
But, like,
I never got chewing tobacco.
I never really want to try it, so.
Oh yeah, that's always been nasty. Like they fucking.
no,
nicotine
this
tobacco
stuff you don't spit it. You swallow everything.
Ugh.
That's what I asked him.
Not much of a
how do you-
swallower.
So how do you operate these?
Jordan, they
How do you
also eat
operate?
salted black
Yes,
licorice.
I know that.
Salted chew
So
tobacco.
every what like do they what do they do when they're done with it? Do they just
Spit it out. After it's all done, they just spit the pouch out. Because it's in a little pouch.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it. It
So,
looked like
yeah,
a fucking
they
little
just sit
tea
there and they
bag.
suck
Why would
on
you
every-
swallow it? You're gonna get throat cancer from that.
Well, that's what they do.
It's just the
They
risk you
swallow the
take.
juices and
It's a risk you
just-
take. Get those tar
But
juices.
in general, like, so the fan meetup, which what we're talking about right now, we had, it was kind of like a semi-last minute thing where we're just
Impromptu.
like, hey, Almir, do you think you could help us organize a fan meetup? Because we've tried to avoid fan meetups unless we have some sort of help to organize them.
yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
they
we've
can
gotten
be-
completely wrecked in some of
This
them,
was probably one of the best ones that was actually orchestrated.
It was not only a massive turnout
from just a video the day
from just
before.
a video the day before. We probably had about 300.
People that were taking fucking boats.
300
boats. Ferry, yeah, there was one lady who had to take a
girl
picture with us
came
real
from
quick.
Finland. It took a ferry across from Finland. Some people flew in. Some people.
Goddamn.
Some people, like one kid, was walking by from work, and he looked in and
And
saw us,
recognized
and was
us.
like, "Oh, I know those guys."
And then some people just complained in the comments of the video and said, "Why didn't you guys give us more notice?"
Why didn't we give them more notice? Why didn't you do
There
that?
was a
Because it was very short notice and we
It was very
orchestrated
short
very quick.
notice.
We were what? We had only planned to be there for like 2
It
hours.
was
We
it
had-
ended up being about three and a half.
Yeah,
'cause
like, we
just
were
wanted to
there
take care. We didn't
way
expect-
longer.
Like I was like, okay, Almir, if you can find somewhere that's like fit maybe 100 people at the maximum.
And 300 show
And
up.
like, yeah, about 300
oh,
people
fuck.
show up, and then Almir's sitting there yelling at all of them in Swedish, like talking orders, and we're just sitting there like, okay.
He's like, "All right, you're here to see these assholes," in Swedish.
pretty much. It was awesome though.
a great guy.
Swedish fans were great.
It was really cool because people like walking by who had no idea what the fuck was going on were
They
just
come over
gawking
to
in the
that.
windows. Like,
Oh, there's a lot of people standing
what
there just
the-
like, oh, what's going on here?
A lot of times if like a group gathers, people who have like no interest in it will come over just to see like what's going on.
Mob mentality.
Yeah. They
Mad
see a lot of
mentality.
people and they're like, oh, I want to get on that and see what's going on. I don't give a shit about these guys, but there's a lot of people
Just
here.
get our
so-
signatures and then fucking
I
care.
don't know who the
whatever.
fuck this is, but you know, if he's big,
Probably
I'll
think we're like fucking One Direction or
sell
some
it on
shit.
eBay. Oh yeah.
So that's why
One
New York
creatures.
meetup didn't happen because we couldn't really get
Yeah,
one
that's when we got
orchestrated.
organized.
So
But yeah, the meetup was awesome. Had a lot of stuff. I think I got a cat. I got some snus. I got some butterfly knife.
Butterfly new.
I got a copy of
I
fan
got some
art that was
candy.
tweeted at me a long time ago.
Ooh, you got the original.
Yeah, I got the original. I asked if I could keep it, and he was like, "Yeah." I don't
He's
know
like,
if he intended on giving it to me, but he just brought it and to show
Tell us how
me.
much damage.
He's like, "Do you remember when like nobody ever retweeted it?" But and I was like, "I looked at it.
I looked
It
at
wasn't
it.
good enough to retweet. It wasn't
Good enough to get framed and hung up in my office, though."
That's all you gotta do. You gotta bring it to him in person and he'll frame whatever you bring him.
I saw it. I see
whatever you bring Dan at a fucking meetup or
What if
whatever.
they bring a frame?
He'll frame it.
You gonna frame the frame?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Someone
Bring
brings
like
him
a big
frame.
like
Well, I
fucking
remember that-
like
The one
giant mural.
The
and
one fan
fucking-
brought President Batdans at PAX Prime, and like at the after our panel, like just gave it to me or whatever, and I was like, "Oh, this is awesome."
That was pretty cool.
President Batdans the best.
Yep, it was a good meetup. And then near the last day of the trip, Overkill brought us out to the. There's a Viking restaurant
Ooh, a
that
Viking
actually one of the fans had recommended. And when I asked
Farfur
Almir
or whatever
about
it was called, or
Afer.
Afer. That's what it was.
Afer.
That was
But-
the Wi-Fi password. Was Afer.
A for
Garbage Wi-Fi.
I
Like
like
A for
I
effort.
like that place. It was actually like because I was kind of picky with it too, and I was just like, what the fuck is like
I fucking-
half of it? But I got like a little mini chicken with some
Yeah.
like corn and stuff. It was pretty good.
Nice meal.
But the people there were
Oh.
angry as fuck.
That lady was
They
so
were
upset.
upset.
Why are they so angry?
we
that
I had
the-
no
Is
exposure
that
to
the
her.
shtick of the restaurant?
We all
It's
ordered-
Viking. It's a Viking
like,
restaurant.
supposed
It's supposed to be
angry?
authentic, like traditional Viking food.
So she's
it was
angry all the
cool.
time.
But do they act like traditional angry Vikings?
I
or-
guess.
Yeah, I guess so because like I had said like James was asking about this soup and I was like, yeah, it's shrimp and crawfish. You'll like it. It's just gonna it's kind of tastes like lobster a little bit. Not really, but it's same texture basically.
I was thinking
So-
it was the same thing that we had like the night before, except in like soup
like
form.
Skagen, yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Except in soup
ordered
form.
it and I was like, yeah, James will have one as well. And then she comes by and I'm like, wait a second, crawfish? That's a shellfish, isn't it, James? And he's like, yeah.
Uh-oh.
So I tell her as she comes up because I didn't really have a chance because she was so scarce. And when she finally came out of the kitchen, I was like, yeah, he can't have it. He's allergic. And he's like, so you're telling me this now? And I was like, oh, well.
Why didn't you tell me earlier?
I wasn't exposed to any of this. I was on the inner middle of the table.
Damn,
so.
she was mad.
Yeah, and
I thought
so
everyone
just,
would be like super nice over there.
So I
and
pretty
yeah.
much ate 2 portions of shrimp and crawfish in my soup. I just dumped all of James's stuff in my soup and ate 2 soups pretty much.
For the most part, everybody was, but I think it was just that.
I guess you'll just
place.
find some angry people
It
everywhere.
was in a touristy area. Like this was a very touristy
It was
place.
like Old Town Stockholm.
Yeah, Old Town is where all the tourists end up. So like everyone there is probably just sick of tourists all day. And we went in at like some of the last people that were in the restaurant.
And Monday
so,
night.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was.
But
Yeah, you can.
yeah, we were there till closing. Till after
just
closing.
the combination of getting a grouchy waitress is what that was.
I got to split like a whole platter with Almir, and yeah, it was just me and Almir. I think split that.
Was it Rourke's
There-
Feast? Was it called?
Yeah, Rourke's Feast. It had like deer heart and a bunch of other random things that were all really
I
good.
tried
actually.
some of those like off of Dex's play.
There was a lot of cold cuts.
and like there
Ooh,
there
cold
was was it the heart, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I tried it and I said it didn't even have any fucking flavor. Like I ate the whole thing. I
Yeah.
didn't taste anything. It was weird. I never
Even a
had
heart.
anything that like
Even a
it just
random
didn't
heart.
have a flavor.
It
It
was
was
like
just
a
a weird
slice.
texture.
Oh, a slice.
So
of
they
heart.
were all like cold cuts. It was like a plate full
cold
of
cut
cold
of
cuts.
heart.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm way too picky.
it was probably cooked, cured, and
I gotta stay safe.
or
Yeah, I don't know
I
if
gotta
you'd
stay
like
safe.
that. There wasn't like a huge selection, and the
I'll just
stuff that
I'll
they
just
have
eat some
was
water
kind of
while I'm there.
exotic.
eat some water.
Eat some water. You bring some ice cubes. I'd like something to chew on a little bit.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, that was. We did a lot of exploring there around the town, and it was
Yeah.
cool. It was brisk, but it was a nice change from the 80 degrees we were having back here. And
It's a little cooler now.
It was fun.
It's about the temperature it was like there now.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it was like
about-
50, 40 each day.
It always
And
feels
was,
warmer here than like what it says because it'll be
Yeah.
like 60, 55, and it still feels warmer
It
here.
felt
It also
what
rained
it's-
a lot.
Yeah, it felt what
So-
it said there because it was overcast all the time.
Yeah,
And
you
it
told me
rained.
that people were like apologizing for the weather. I would have been loving it. I would have been happy.
Yeah,
It was pretty-
nice.
it was
I
pretty
liked it a
nice.
lot.
Raining all the time. I like rain.
Yeah,
Yep,
absolutely.
it was good. It was darn good. Well,
Oh, that's Sweden.
yeah, Sweden was a good trip. Then on the way back, we flew pretty much the same way through Iceland. I watched a few more of the travel.
Watch some more tourist guides.
Tourist guides.
I played Smash against Spencer for like 4 hours in a row. Like that was fucking ridiculous.
He's playing on the plane in New York. He's really into that game.
I literally unlocked like everybody through him pretty much.
Yeah.
But like I really got to see what characters I hate on the fucking plane there. Like Duck Hunt Dog.
Duck
Fuck
Hunt
me.
Dog?
I hate playing against Duck Hunt. Like that fucking dog is so goddamn. All of his moves are ranged and it pisses me off.
He just sits back.
But
and
then
he's-
I picked Rosalina against him, and he was getting fucking mad. I kept beating him with Rosalina because
I did hear him say "fucking Rosalina" at one point.
fucking goddamn Rosalina.
Because I'd pick like I'd be like on the
bullshit.
corner with like Luma, and I'd be fucking like launching Luma across the way. He couldn't even like fucking touch me. He'd get so fucking pissed at Rosalina. It was pretty funny. There was a couple characters where I like beat him like 3 or 4 times in a row, and then he'd get really pissed off, and he'd have to go to like Link,
Something
like,
he knows.
Yeah,
and
his common.
and fuck me up with Link. Like he fucks me up with Link. So like Rosalino, I think, was the big one that he got mad at. Bowser Jr. too. I was doing pretty good with Bowser Jr.
His little like cart thing. Or his
Yeah,
car.
I like Bowser Jr. I was doing some dirty tactics with him though. I'd have
Dirty
him,
Bowser Jr.
I was doing
tactics.
some like dirty ledge camping Bowser Jr. tactics.
I'll be right back.
Where I'd blow up the his up B is like you launch yourself out of the
The
out of
little car
the
thing?
the cart thing, and it drops down and blows up.
Ooh.
So like I started doing it. It's probably like easy, but like I kept doing it to Spencer where like he would be off the map and he'd try to get back, and when he'd come back, he'd be met with my balloon like right there at the
pretty
ledge,
good strat.
and it'd blow up
That's pretty
like
dirty.
right as he would touch it.
Well, that's a
It
wreck
was,
right there.
It was a pretty dirty Bowser Jr.
Dirty
tactic.
maneuver, yeah.
But I won quite a bit there. But every time he picks Link, I get fucked. Like Link is
It's his
I-
go-to.
I can't. Link has such a good like variety of range and fucking like power that I just get fucked. Fucked.
Well,
Yeah,
that was
that's
it.
pretty
And then
fun.
I tried on my way back though. Last note, I tried. What was it? I told you about this. It was like a birch bark liqueur that they have that grows in the forests of eastern Iceland. It was quite
Sounds pretty-
interesting.
Did you get that on the plane?
Yeah. Wanted to try it out.
I didn't get anything on the plane because their menu was fucking stupid.
Yeah, that was pretty dumb.
Last time I tried to
did
order-
try. There were sliders on there.
I got the sliders.
Yeah,
They were kind of meh. I don't know what the hell
I
was
don't know
going on with
what,
those.
what I should be expecting with airplane sliders, though. But
Yeah, they were like prepackaged, like
Yeah,
little.
yeah.
They were smaller than what they looked in the fucking picture as well.
Yeah, they were.
But like, I got those. I just got the sliders, and then Kevin, fucking next to me, got like the sliders, a fucking like, what the variety box. Like,
Oh my
so he had,
goodness! I spent like $80 on.
he had a bunch of shit
Oh,
like on
come
his
on.
fucking little tray, and I just had the sliders.
God damn.
Kevin,
Yeah.
man. Well, yeah,
He
that
put
was
his gloves on, and then he went to work.
Like he's about to murder someone. Gotta look stylish while he eats. Him and Dex will get along just fine.
Oh man,
Pretty good.
that was great though. So that was our Sweden trip, and then just this past week,
Oh, we
we
got
took a trip to
got
New York
pretty
City.
Shrek'd.
Was your New York trip as good as my New York trip was back then when I had the
It
box
wasn't
situation?
as I don't think it was as
No?
eventful. No.
No?
No.
No, we had one major event, and that was pretty much
Yeah,
it.
there was just one major
One
'cause
major
we went out to
wrecking.
New York. We were doing a sunset thing because Microsoft sent us out. You probably saw Z did his video, and we were doing like playing against each other on Sunset, and so we went out there for that, and we had one like half a day in New York, so we went to like Central Park, Times Square. Went and
walked,
saw
like, everywhere,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, that was like we ended up walking a lot.
We
in New
walked
York.
there. It was
Square.
so tiring. Like, oh.
See, even from Jersey, I took the ferry over to New York, and then from New York, from there, I cabbed it to fucking
Cabbed it,
Times
yeah.
Square. Like, I wasn't walking the
No,
fucking
we
Times
metroed
Square.
it. We metroed it up,
Oh, okay.
and then we went.
Yeah, we
to
did take
Central
the
Park,
subway a little bit.
'cause
We didn't
wanted
walk
to see
everywhere.
Central Park, and then we walked over to Times Square because I think Chilled was like, "Oh yeah, it's just a few blocks."
Yeah, we had to
30
walk.
blocks later.
We had to
get
walk to the
there, and
subway. First of all, we walked to a far away. There was a subway that was literally like within a couple hundred feet of the hotel. We didn't know about it, so we walked several blocks one direction, take the subway. Realized we were on the wrong side of the subway. Had to take something somewhere else to like. We were gonna go to the movie first.
You mean the train? Like you were on the wrong.
Yeah, yeah, going the wrong direction.
was some-
So you went the wrong fucking
No, we
way.
didn't get on
Well,
the
we
train.
didn't get on. We figured it out
We
before.
figured out
we
after we got our tickets.
we
and went
changed
through the
some
thing.
planning around, but like
okay.
we had to walk to this further away subway, and then we figured out like we were gonna go to Central Park first instead of the movie. So then we like took a stop like near it. Then we had to walk to Central Park, walk through the park,
Few blocks.
Then we had to walk to Times Square, and then to the movie theater, and then from there back to another subway, and then we
Jesus
popped
Christ.
out at the subway station near the hotel, and we were like, why the fuck didn't we take this to begin with? It was right fucking here. We walked like half a mile to a different
You got to see Times Square. You got to see
You
all
got to
the
see all the mascot people.
the mascot
Oh, yeah. Let me
people.
tell you,
We
Yeah,
also got yelled at to leave and never come back. I remember that by some
Oh
guy.
yeah, up and coming rap artist.
Up-and-coming
tried
rap
to
artist.
show me his CD.
The album.
Like I've experienced it before, and the best answer is ignoring.
I did
them.
that in New York and in
And
LA. Yeah.
He called me a racist.
He's like, you got any black friends? Huh? Black friends? You got any? He was
called me
going
a racist.
hard.
Told me to go back home and never
I wasn't
come
sure if
back.
he was talking to me or you because he stuck his hand out for a
stuck it out.
handshake.
I
Right
want
in
to talk to
front
the
of
cool
me,
cat. I
yeah.
want to talk to the cool cat here.
Yeah,
He got really
that's it,
mad.
and then
Did you
he-
turn your cap backwards like that?
Yeah.
You, listen here, sir.
I am home. Born and bred here.
Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. That's what you should have said.
From Queens.
Then he would have attacked me.
Then it would have been a fight. Jordan would have been.
Well, at the end of the day, he probably would leave his album on your dead body.
Yeah, he would left it as like a calling card. It's like album is a calling card. Oh, the rapper murderer struck again. He left the CD code. We don't know who he is.
Oh shit! They have to listen
man.
through his music to find clues, like as to who he is.
It's so bad.
He lists his address in one of the songs. We got him. He listed his address in the song.
What the fuck?
So that was eventful.
So
Yeah.
he told you all this as you were walking away.
Yeah, he's
Walking,
yelling.
ignoring
He was
him.
yelling
He
at
just
us.
kept on yelling.
I was like,
different
who is he talking to?
profanities
He was
and-
hustling.
Yeah, he was
Wow.
hustling.
He went
But-
from hustling to like trying to get us to leave New York and never come back.
Yeah.
How
He
do you
did
know
not
you
wanna-
weren't from New York?
Because he could obviously tell as a tourist, you know.
He can
'cause
smell
he
the
can
Colorado
smell-
stench.
N7. Hey,
Oh yeah,
N7.
because I have my mask. Yeah, N7, N7.
So if that happened to me, would they call me a tourist as well? Like since I'm like
maybe.
from the East Coast, like would I be like?
Yeah, you'd be a
I guess if
tourist.
you're not
Would
from
I
New
have
York,
to
you don't
leave and come
belong
back? I'll just be like, all right, well, I guess 3 hours later I'll be home.
there. He told us to never come. He didn't want us
I
to
don't
come
know.
back at all.
I can't go back to New York anymore because
We've been banned for life
been
by that
banned.
guy.
And this was in
Hey,
Times
that's my
Square.
home state.
It was
That's my
in
home
Times
state.
Square.
It was before Times
It was
Square,
close.
but getting there, yeah.
It was close. It wasn't like in a.
It was only a few blocks.
Yeah.
away,
You see
so.
the American flag thing, like in GTA, like that they have right at the front, like at the.
Speaking of American flags,
Speaking
though,
of
we saw
American
a
flags.
woman body
Two
painted. As
women.
well, I only
There's
saw the
two
one.
different women that-
Nothing on the nipples, just a little paint. Just walking
They
around
were
Times
fully-
Square.
Besides like
No
some
top on
very
at all.
skimpy bottoms, they
So
had
you saw like
nothing
you saw
on.
like a perky American flag.
Yeah, I saw
it was
some.
cold out.
yeah,
It was definitely cold.
That's all you saw.
They were
was
gonna
some-
poking kids' eyes out over they go to take pictures.
walking up to like 10-year-olds, like, yeah, 50
They asked for
stars.
$5.
Oh yeah, they're asking for money. They
Asking for
were,
money?
yeah.
Get a
Oh,
picture
yeah.
with
Body
them.
paint isn't cheap.
There's about 50 different Elmos, all with their, their heads were up there, all take on breaks, I guess.
There was a lot of minis too. Minnie and Mickeys. I saw a lot of minis.
I did see
Yeah.
a mini. I only saw one mini.
I saw
on
about
that.
5 minis with their.
There were
the
two
head off.
Nightmare Woodies from Toy Story.
Any Winnie the Poohs? I saw
didn't
Winnie
see
the
it.
Pooh.
Oh, yeah, I saw
That
one.
we saw one disgusting Batman.
Yeah,
There was a
nasty
nasty
Batman.
Batman, and then there was a Batman who had the same
suit
the
that
same
Dan
suit
had.
that
Oh,
I
you got a
had.
picture of him?
Oh no, I'm going to show you the best mascot we saw.
Oh yeah, one in Central Park.
Yeah, we saw a mascot sitting on a park bench.
he was
in Central
falling
Park.
on hard times.
Right here, James.
He'd fallen on
Here you
hard
I
go.
showed him that one.
Oh, whoops.
It's Big Bird.
It's
the
a
depressed
sad
Big
big bird. It's a sad
You
big bird.
fucking
right
pay
there.
for that picture?
Nope.
Do you think we took a picture of him from
He took
that
a
far
picture
away?
of him. You took a picture of him. Did you take a picture of him too?
I didn't take
He
any
looked
pictures.
like he was fucking sleeping on that.
You took a
I
picture of a
show
mascot.
the
You're not
camera,
giving him
Dan.
money.
I felt morally wrong taking a picture of him and not giving money.
That's
so I
right.
stayed out
That's
of it.
right.
They
See?
took the pictures.
Assholes! You're supposed to give him at least $5 for that picture.
He was obviously on break. I'm gonna tweet it right now, and I'm
He's
still not tipping him.
He's always working though. That's the thing. He
Yeah.
always works.
He needs that money. He needs the $5.
He's on that Big Bird grind.
Even because if he wasn't working, his mask would be up. But he was resting on the bench, even with it down.
He was waiting for a kid to walk up, and the parents have to pay him.
Yeah.
He didn't want to break character.
He was still working. You guys
working.
fucking got away with taking a picture of this guy.
You stole
we
10
weren't
bucks
in
from
the
this
picture
guy.
with him. We were not in the picture with him.
That don't matter.
Yes, it
That
does.
don't matter.
Yes, it does.
He's profiting right
You know
now
how
off
easy
of
it
this
is to
Big
go up
Bird.
and take
Just tweeted it.
pictures.
Oh,
Sad big
and
bird
you're
in Central
profiting
Park.
off of it.
Anyway,
I can't believe this.
so
Profit.
after that, we went to see
Profit.
John Wick. We watched John Wick.
That was
We
a good
watched
movie.
John Wick.
Which
We were pretty close to missing it. There was only one trailer left when we walked in. Well, at least
We walked in right as they were like starting
it was perfect.
it up. It was perfect
It was
timing.
perfect because everyone just rushed ahead. Dan, of course, gets into the movies as fast as he possibly can.
We thought he was in, but he
I was
came
waiting
out
for
later.
them,
Actually,
actually.
What movie? Like, was it AMC or what?
It
What
was Regal. We went and
Regal?
saw DMX or DRX.
DMX.
Whatever the fuck it is.
RPX.
PRM. We saw the
It's their
DRM.
knockoff IMAX.
$21 a ticket.
It was 21 bucks.
$21
On top of, I mean,
a ticket.
New York City's expensive tickets anyway.
Then
On
we
top of
spent
that,
about
there's stupid RPX
$1,500
shit.
on some snacks at the
What's their
counter.
sales
So
tax?
300%, I think. It's got to be somewhere
Well,
out
no,
there.
no, like movie theaters in general overcharge shit.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah, but $21.
$21.
It was expensive.
What is their sales tax? Can you look it up while you're there?
It was pretty expensive.
Sales tax in New York? Most people know.
It's probably about 10%, 9%, something like that. It's probably pretty high.
4.5.
That's it? What?
that's not bad.
No way.
PA is 6.
So 8.875 on top with both city and state.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought it'd be
it's like 8 in North Carolina.
It's not. No, it's not anything to do with sales tax. It's just the fact.
It is
movie
overcharged.
theaters, movie
Oh,
theaters
well, I'm just saying
overcharged.
in general. I just
And it
wanted
was
to know
in
their sales
like
tax.
Times Square, pretty much.
Yeah.
it
or
was
close
just, like,
to.
tourist
Because
central.
sales go towards like the grossing of the movie and stuff like that. The theaters get like not a whole lot, so whatever they upcharge
That's like
is
a
like
fucking. That's like triple the goddamn price. That's
Yeah.
It was a
fucking
lot.
stupid.
It was a lot.
It was bad.
Holy
But,
shit!
yeah,
You're
when-
lucky John Wick ended up being good. I
Oh,
bet.
it
It was a
was
good
good.
It was
movie.
good. We all liked it. It was a very.
I think
good
the only
movie.
thing that like anybody had really like an issue with was the end.
I thought the end was
It was
the
a little-
weakest part.
It was abrupt.
Really?
I felt like
I didn't think it was bad, but I thought it was the weakest part of the movie.
I thought he should have picked a different dog.
yeah.
I thought it should have been a different dog. That's it. I just think like.
Just the fact that it was like let's go home, and then that was over. I was like, okay.
Meanwhile,
Let's
the
go
dog
home,
wasn't
guys.
doing any. It wasn't having any of his shit. Like Keanu Reeves was trying to tug it, and the
yeah,
dog
yeah,
was like
off.
going off this way, and he's just kind of
Hey,
like.
that's just showing you still got to train it. You know.
Yeah, it's a wild dog. He's still wild.
They're like,
man.
we fucking keep that in. We're not refilming that shit. Like, fucking keep it in. The dog's going about his own business.
Dog's doing whatever he wants. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
But I liked that movie just like purely because of the choreography and everything. I thought it was like cool. They showed
good.
everything. It wasn't like
He
I
also
like how
reloaded.
they
He
reloaded.
reloaded a
The
lot.
fact
Yeah,
that he reloaded
that was one of the
accurately,
thing
yeah.
that where like he to me it was always like they kept re-emphasizing the fact that he was retired, and the way they further did that was that he was fucking up his reloads and stuff.
There would be times where he would keep pulling the trigger
there
and
would
he'd be out.
Yeah, it would be times where he'd be like, yeah, like this, and then like when he would do it, sometimes he'd fumble a little
Yeah.
bit, and he'd be like, okay, you can tell that he's
a little bit-
yeah, he's
a little
rusty.
rusty.
And it's like
like
okay,
attention to detail.
It's good that they're like keeping up with that, as
He was
opposed
still,
to
like-
suddenly like I'm retired.
I also like that like he finished off everybody. Like he made sure
he didn't
everybody
leave
was
either,
done.
yeah.
Like I put 2 in the chest. I don't care. I'm putting 1 in the head too.
Yeah.
Like
Instead of just one shot,
Yeah.
they're down completely.
yeah, like in any other movie where it's just like they're
He really,
done.
he really wanted
They're
to make
done.
sure they weren't coming back.
There were so many guys dead after that movie. I wonder what the body count was.
It was a good
That
amount.
had to have been pretty high.
It was a good amount.
The one thing that people were like, it was kind of up in the air that people were talking about with that was what was John Wick's impossible task that the dude had
Oh,
given
yeah.
him.
Sent him on.
A lot of people were thinking that it was, taking out all of the other rival gangs because he keeps saying
he
that
had said that
John
they
Wick,
wouldn't be there, yeah.
the foundation was built because
Yeah,
of John
'cause
Wick.
John
So
took out like all the
so
main other
that's
mob
what the
bosses.
assumption is, but they never really say what the impossible mission was, like that he put
It was
John
like
Wick
the urban
on.
legend that everyone just kept talking about, but
Yeah.
wouldn't go
He
into
killed the
detail about.
boogeyman.
I like that. I like that they were scared shitless
Yeah.
of him. Where he's like,
They did not
why'd you
wanna mess
punch
with
my
him.
son? He fucking killed John Wick's dog.
And he's like, oh. No, I thought it was funny when it's like they call him and it's like the boogeyman. He's like, no. He was the one you sent after the boogeyman. Well, you just said they called him the boogeyman. Well, yeah. It was
It was a good movie.
That was a good movie. I like that guy, the guy who was like the mob boss dude. He was the bad guy in the last Mission Impossible movie, and I thought he was really weak in the last Mission Impossible movie, but he was good. That's
Yeah, I thought
fun.
he was good. I,
was
of
really
course,
good,
liked Willem Dafoe.
Yeah,
Willem Dafoe was great.
Dafoe randomly just fucking
Always great.
sniper.
Yeah, he's
What?
just sniping.
So that's that was a pretty good movie because I'd only seen the trailer once and I didn't know who was in it really. So when people kept popping up, I was like, oh, I didn't even know
Oh,
that.
there's
So
that
when
guy.
Willem Dafoe popped
Yeah,
up,
I didn't know he was in it either.
Yeah, I didn't know
I
he
was
was
like,
in there either.
I
And
was-
fucking John Leguizamo either. I was like, what?
Same
Oh,
thing.
yeah, that
Adrian
guy.
Blackie when she popped up, I was just
Pest.
like, oh man, there's so many people here.
Like, what the fuck is
He went
going
from
on
doing
here?
like weird, goofy movies in the '90s to like more serious roles.
He was
like
in this movie
now.
for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
John Leguizamo.
He got a
The
punch
car
in.
guy.
He got a punch in.
Didn't he play Luigi?
The
I believe
what
he
guy?
played Luigi in the
Yeah, he
Mario
played
movie.
Luigi, yeah.
He also played. He was in the Pest movie. I remember
What
that.
about Blackbeard?
Blackbeard was in there too. Yeah, that was another guy. The club guy, the guy who went to
The guy that
talk to in the
owned
club.
the Continental.
Kevin
Oh,
Nash
okay.
was also in there. He was the
Kevin
bodyguard.
Nash was in
Kevin
it?
Nash was the
Oh,
bodyguard.
I didn't even recognize
Kevin Nash was the bodyguard. The one that he
bodyguard?
went behind him and he was like, "How you doing?" He's like, "Take the night off." That was Kevin Nash.
Oh, that was.
That was
I
Kevin
didn't even
Nash.
recognize that.
He was
Wow.
exactly the same as what he was in The Punisher. The white hair, slicked back with
Oh,
the
I didn't see
goatee.
it.
Oh wait, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash was in there.
Going from the big boot in WCW to
To
bodyguard.
getting told to take the night off by John Wick.
Nice.
John.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
just like,
shit, I didn't even realize that was him. That
he's
didn't-
like, "Thank you, John," or something
Yeah,
like
sure.
that.
Thank
and
you,
that's
sir.
it, yeah.
Then he left.
Yeah, he left.
Just trying.
Kevin Nash was spared by John Wick.
He was. I thought he was dead. I thought he was gonna get fucking shot in the head or something.
Kevin Nash is dead.
No, they had a connection. I was
John
trying to see.
knows who's
I
good
can't.
and who's bad.
Was that based on a book series or I can't remember?
John Wick?
Yeah, or was it an original character? That's what I was trying to figure out real quick. Because there could be more John Wick movies. Who knows?
That'd be nice. I like the movie. I like seeing
it was
more
good.
with it.
A lot of people are talking about 60 frames. Is this 60 frames now?
We've been streaming.
It's usually 60 frames when I stream it.
The last few
Very
we've done.
smooth.
You just have to. You can only see it in source though.
Jordan, why is it on 60? I can't see more than 30.
Oh.
That is true, Seamus.
That is
I
very
forgot about
true.
that.
How did you do that? Is it on the settings on OBS or whatever?
Yeah.
Fancy.
And then when they hit source, they'll see 60 FPS goodness coming
Not
out.
that it'll make a difference, right?
Yeah, 30 frames. Only. Well, I can only see 30. I forgot. I always forget about that. Thank you, Seamus.
I'm always here to remind you, Jordan.
Oh, the Overkill cross promotion thing is on the John Wick wiki.
Oh.
The John Wick wiki.
The John Wick wiki. It's like the character
John Wick
John
Wiki.
Wick Wiki.
Oh,
John
my
Wick Wiki.
goodness.
Anyway,
Brought to you by Transformers.
Transformers.
So on top of
after
New York,
that-
Sweden.
Oh, we're not done.
You're not done with
We
New
got
York.
our major event
I can
here.
fast forward. So after that, we went to the party that night where
the party was full of celebrities. Full of celebrities.
Ooh.
Have you ever seen Ice-T in real life, James? I have.
Has
You know
Joey Fatone ever complimented your shirt?
Joey Fatone complimented his shirt.
NSYNC.
Although all day long, people have been
is this
complimenting his
motherfucker?
shirt. Major Nelson complimented his shirt.
Yep. Yeah, some of the Xbox reps.
all the marketing people from Xbox was complimenting
Everyone
his
likes
shirt.
the
Joey
Droidberg
Fatone, whenever he saw a shirt, he was like, "Hey, this is a nice shirt. I like that shirt."
Droidberg.
Droidberg.
It was a very
It was
good
like
shirt.
the droid logo, but it was Zoidberg.
Very clever. Very clever.
Joey Fatone.
I got a picture with Joey Fatone.
Fuck me.
I got a picture of
Fatone.
because my sisters are huge. Like my sister Kelly, like Joey Fatone's her favorite NSYNC member, which
Ooh.
that never happens.
What the
I know him
fuck?
best as the voice of the announcer on Family Feud. I love Family Feud. I love Joey Fatone announcing.
He's on
Family
Was
Feud.
it
Rewrapped.
really?
He's
He
on
does, yeah.
Rewrapped on.
I'm
Food Network.
pretty sure he's the announcer.
no,
for the,
we looked it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it
looked
was-
it up.
Family Feud?
For the newer ones with Steve Harvey. He's like, oh, welcome to Family
time to
Feud.
play
Here's Steve
Family
Harvey. That's Joey
Feud.
Fatone.
What the fuck? Are
That's
you
Joey
serious?
Fatone. That's
Joey
what I-
Fatone has his fingers in
It's
many
hosted
pies.
by Steve Harvey, but he's the announcer voice. That's
Yes,
it.
he's the announcer
That's
voice.
it.
Yes,
Joey Fatone.
it's my favorite. I love Family Feud.
What the
man.
fuck?
So,
Like
yeah.
a quarter of
What?
the cast of Orange is the New Black was there.
I heard that, and I thought that was kind of cool.
It was cool. There
That
was
was kinda
Poussey was
cool.
there, and the Spanish cook mom
A few
lady.
people from a few players of the Giants and the
Yeah, there's some
football
sports
players
people
were
there.
couple football players, couple basketball
They
players.
pull out all the stops, or like, I mean, is this guy from the New York Giants going to play Sunset, or like what?
They were sitting down
They were-
playing
they
a
were
little bit.
gamers, yeah.
Fred Armisen was there too. Do you
Who?
know Fred Armisen from Saturday Night Live?
There
does
were a couple
play
Saturday Night
now.
Live cast
Oh, yeah.
members.
Oh, yeah, there's actually other Saturday Night
If
Live
I
cast members
see
there.
his face, then maybe I'd recognize
Yeah,
it.
you
but-
We
would-
were
would
the
if you
most
saw him.
out of place people at this party, I think. Like
The-
we,
The
The
cast.
funny thing is, though, like, what you guys don't know is that you guys were probably on a higher pedestal than fucking them. You were probably higher up than fucking Joey Fatone. He
Oh.
probably didn't get a fizzy plush.
No, everybody. I think everybody got a bag.
party favors.
Everybody got a gift bag. It was a celebrity party. Everybody gets swagged when they leave.
Yeah.
There was like they got the same bag we did.
but Spencer got like three
What's
of
Joey
them.
Fatone gonna do with a fizzy plush?
He'll keep it on his desk when he
Okay, well,
announces.
okay, so-
Do you have kids?
When we
I don't know.
came when we came in, I was ahead of everybody else. So I got in the elevator first because it was full up when I got in it. So I went up in the elevator with one of the guys, James from Impractical Jokers. That's a show I watch on True TV, so I was excited about that.
What
and,
the
and,
fuck?
and Fred Armisen. And Fred Armisen from Saturday Night Live, who I'm also a fan of. So I introduced myself to the James guy. I was like, I love your show. And he was like, oh, thanks, James. Yeah, I'm Dan, blah, blah, blah. And then Fred Armisen was riding up with one of the marketing guys from Sunset. So Fred Armisen in the elevator is like, so what is this for? And the marketing guy started, it's a game called Sunset Overdrive. It's an open world game. You run around.
God.
It's kind of
A sales pitch in an
a
elevator,
wacky style.
or what?
And the James guy from Impractical Jokers was like, did you voice in this? To Fred Armisen. And he was like, no, but I've done other video games. I did like GTA and stuff like that.
Oh man, they didn't even know what they were there for.
And no, it's funny because I could never imagine being at that point where it's like, oh yeah, you got this thing tonight, you gotta go, and then you don't know what it is.
I guess I'll just go. I'll ask someone in the elevator on the
You
way
gotta
out.
be so far, like, off that, like, let's bring you in for this fucking, like, Joey Fatone.
Ice-T. I got to watch him play
T.
Forza.
Is he still in Law and Order?
Yes.
Joey Fatone.
That's why he's in New York.
Joey Fatone was really nice though.
Joey Fatone
He
was
was a
really
really
nice.
nice guy.
You should have sat behind Ice-T and just kept doing the Law and Order
backseat.
scene. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
No, I kept.
Get out of here!
No, I kept doing my Ice-T impression to Spencer.
Oh, God.
And he's like, "You're making fun of Ice-T 5 feet away from Ice-T." He kept giving me distance meters because I kept talking about.
What was it?
Now he's
What
8
did you
feet.
say?
Because he was like, "I'm gonna play Sunset Overdrive" and stuff like that. Or like
Bob Marley
I
or
don't
something.
know. No, but like I was talking about how I had seen an interview a long time ago with Ice-T about and it wasn't even about gaming, but he talked about how he was a gamer. So I was like, oh, he's actually a gamer. And Spencer was like, yeah, he's doing pretty good in Forza. And then we both look over and he crashes into a tree on the side of the road. And to be honest, he was doing good up until that point. But then he got up and was done with it.
Little general trivia for you. There was a guy whose only job at this party was to sit in the elevator and take people up and down.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, yeah, I gotta do this about once a month. It's pretty good work. He just sits in the elevator, hits the button, goes up,
Tells people
goes
when they're at
right back
maximum.
down.
Now what happens? Someone farts in there.
Oh, he's got to work in that condition. He's got to.
That's part of the job.
That's
And
part of the
you
job.
can't, they're all celebrities too, so you can't be like, you fucking farted!
It's like Ice-T farted in the fucking.
No,
Joey
no.
Fatone
See,
farted in the elevator.
Everybody gets a whiff of it in the elevator, and Ice-T's just like, go ahead, call me out.
What are you gonna do about
The guy's
it?
just like pushing the button. Like, not even, like,
There's also the slowest elevator I've ever been on.
It takes like a minute to go down 6 floors.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
It was seriously like a while. Like we had a full-on conversation with the guy in the elevator. That's how long it took.
Yeah.
It was pretty nice.
What the fuck?
It was,
Quite
it was
the
fun.
eventful party.
Yeah, it was an
so-
eventful party.
Lost. I mean,
Oh, and they had guys
It was
like
really cool.
hors d'oeuvres walking around the whole time. Like every 30 seconds, I'm asked by someone
You
with another
get pushed. They were pushing the hors d'oeuvres.
They had like lightning grilled cheese
Hey, those
sandwiches.
grilled cheese sandwiches were
sliders.
delicious.
All
I think
the
I
hors
had
d'oeuvres
about
were
8
good.
of them.
One of the greatest
They had-
milkshakes I've ever had in my life.
yeah.
It was a very good
Creme
milkshake.
brulee.
miniature
a
everything.
milkshake as just like a.
was like
Yeah,
a
they were
little
all
mini.
miniature.
Yeah, it was like
Everything
a-
was like a miniature thing.
But it was good.
They had like a miniature hot dog, or no, hamburger. They had a miniature pizza.
A
that was in
miniature
little
barbecue pizza.
box.
hell?
It was
It's pretty
nice.
good.
It was a good hors d'oeuvres and stuff.
felt
It was fun.
completely
Yeah,
out of place.
miniature creme brulee. I've never had a miniature hors d'oeuvre creme brulee. That was pretty
Like, I would
good.
have been happy if like there was a pizza over there and a beer for me to have. Then they had like all this other cool stuff
And the celebrities.
and the
as well.
celebrities.
I seen an Ice Cube on the way back from fucking Germany or whatever. Was it Germany?
saw Ice Cube?
Not Germany. What the fuck was it? L.A. When you stayed back. It was me
so I
and
didn't see
Spencer
him.
went. Yeah, it was Ice Cube.
So Spencer has seen Ice Cube and Ice T.
He didn't know who he
He's
fucking
seen all
was.
the ices.
He didn't know who he fucking
You know
was.
who Ice Cube?
He didn't know who he was.
I haven't really like seen much of Ice T before, but I would know exactly who Ice Cube is.
Yeah. Pimp My Ride. Da-na-na, 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 da-na-na. Just go behind him.
Wait,
and
Ice
do
Cube
the-
was on
Just
Pimp
sing
My Ride?
all the themes.
No. What?
Wait.
No. Wait, did I fuck up?
Yeah, that wasn't that Exhibit.
It was
Yeah,
Exhibit.
it was
It was
Exhibit.
Exhibit. Never mind, not Ice Cube.
Was Ice
Did
Cube?
you
Who
see
was in the
Exhibit?
Friday movie?
Wait. Shit.
How
Who's
are
in-
you
who's
getting
in
them confused here? They're very clearly different people.
Who was in the Friday
Just a
movies?
little
Is
bit.
that Ice
Friday
Cube?
movies was Ice Cube.
Okay, that's
They're,
what
they're a little bit
okay.
the same.
So who did you see?
Exhibit was Pimp My Ride.
Who did you see?
You see Exhibit or Ice Cube?
Well, I can't keep talking because I already.
Oh
I'm
man.
already getting confused here
You're
now.
like Ice Cube, Pimp My Ride.
That's Exhibit, you idiot. Yeah, it's Exhibit.
So anyway,
Shit.
that was our
Okay,
trip
it is
to-
Exhibit. Yeah.
All right, so
No, but the
Spencer
thing
doesn't
was-
have the ice duplication.
Okay,
yet.
yeah,
Ice
yeah.
duplication.
Because the thing was, I watched on Conan the other night. Ice Cube was
Conan.
on there, and I saw him there, so he was kind of fresh in my mind. But then I saw Exhibit at the airport.
And we were just talking about Ice T, so.
yeah. So
So
I mean,
confusing,
it's really easy
A lot
to
of
mix
people
them
to keep
all up.
track.
I mean, it's really easy to make. I
just see
mean,
so
yeah,
many
Ice Exhibit
celebs
and-
I mean,
every day.
it's
Nice.
yeah.
When are they going to finish the Are We There Yet trilogy? I mean, they've made 2 of them. They need to make a 3rd one. So same with Triple X. The Triple X trilogy needs to get completed as well.
We may be able to fast forward to the biggest event of the trip, I
Yep,
believe.
Yep. So
Our complete reckoning at the airport.
Oh yeah.
that
I'll
was
leave this
good.
for you guys
This
again. I
was
still
good.
have to go check on.
Yep, check on
Ah,
that thing.
man,
Check
nice,
on that thing,
nice.
Daniel. So yeah, we go ahead and get to the airport at a nice
Now,
crisp.
what flight did you pick, and for what reason?
The Microsoft people sent me over the choices for flights, and I was like, you know what? We'll take an early flight. We'll take a connection, deliberately for the fact that we'll get back home around noon that day. So it's not a
What
waste
was
of a day.
what were the choices?
Well, it was either Let's see. I think it's
something squeaking. There's a mouse here.
My fucking
It's the fan.
It's because you fucking threw your knife at my computer
so
and
I
you
was
knocked
doing
something
that.
loose.
Misaligned
So-
his fan.
It went from, I was like, okay, you could do 8 o'clock a.m., it'll hit Minneapolis and get in Denver around noon. Or you could wait and head out of New York around 5 o'clock at night and you'll get home around...
It was more like 7. The flight took off at 6:50.
Okay, so yeah, 6:50, and then you get back home around 9 something.
I remember
so
a lot of
I don't
details
want
yesterday.
to spend a whole nother day in New York. I'd rather just,
I
get
agreed
out.
with him. I was like, let's
outta
get out
here.
as early
we'll
as we
take
can.
a connection. It's not a big deal. So I picked that one. We got there at a crisp 5 a.m.
Well, we woke up at 5 a.m. We got to the airport probably about
around
6-ish,
a little after 6, and we're like, okay, still got, because we didn't know how like traffic was going to be. I didn't know if it was going to start early
Better
or
safe
not.
than sorry.
Better safe than sorry. We missed the traffic. Got there fast. We were an hour and a half before
Got
our
some
flight.
food.
Got some food from a hamburger place.
It was a pretty
so
good hamburger
good.
place.
Got on the flight, boarded. Everything was going great. Drove out to the runway, just about to take off, waiting for our clearance. I fall asleep. I wake up an hour later, still on the runway.
What
waiting for our
happened?
clearance.
Everyone fell asleep during this time besides me because I don't like falling asleep on a plane before it takes off because I'll just wake up. So I wait until we're in the air to fall asleep. So we're sitting there, I'm playing my DS. I'm like, man, we've been here for a while. Like, why aren't we taking? It's been at least 40 minutes to an hour. And they're
On
like,
the actual like run.
the
we were
runway,
well,
yeah.
we had like pulled out a little bit and like they were trying to do it and they're like, one of our computers is saying that one of the engines is malfunctioning. So just to be safe, we're gonna get maintenance to come out. We're gonna taxi back to the gate and we're gonna have maintenance come out, look at it. So just sit tight. We'll figure it out for you and hopefully we'll get some good news. So we get back to the gate. They have to refuel the plane. They have to look at the engine. This takes another 45
Did they
minutes.
lose
to
all
an
the fuel because they were just sitting still?
guess so.
I don't know
I
what
have
happened.
no idea.
I don't know
Like,
what
we're
was going on.
refueling the plane
They
again.
Was there
don't-
no fuel to begin with?
They had to refuel one side of the plane apparently. I don't know what they were talking about, but 2 hours passed completely. It's like 10 a.m. We were supposed to already be halfway to Minnesota.
It was 10:30.
Yeah,
and
it
I was
was-
saying like we need to get to Minnesota in 2 hours now, but the flight's 3 and something, like about 3
You've
hours.
already missed your
So
the
we
only
already
way
missed
we
our
would have made the
connection.
connection is if we would have left right there and no other problems happened and we sprinted to our next gate.
Yeah.
That was the only way we would have made it. But we had to get off the plane. They're like, yeah, maintenance says that something's messed up. We're going to
Well,
try
first of all, they're like, okay, if you guys have missed your connection or you think you have a problem with your connection,
yes.
we have a customer service person at the front of the plane, so come on up. Massive line.
Everyone
forms.
gets up.
Everyone gets up. Huge line forms at the back of the
They're
plane.
like,
So
yeah.
everybody had a connection?
I guess there was a big group of I think it was like a church group that had gone to Jerusalem. They had just gotten back and they were going back to Minneapolis. 40 people in the same
There's a lot of people.
party on that plane. So there's like 40 people that
There's a
were
lot of
all
people.
together and they had to deal with this. So we're kind of lucky we didn't have to deal with something that crazy. But anyway, so they had us like, and then they're like, okay, now everyone needs to sit back down.
Like, they need to refuel, so you need to sit back
Everyone
down.
needs
It's
to sit
like-
back down. We're going to turn the engine on. So about 45 minutes later, they do that test. Okay, we're going to let everyone off the plane now. Sorry about that. Everyone files off the plane. At that point, it's probably about 11 o'clock.
Yeah, we were done. There was no way we were
There was
making that
no way we
connection.
were making our flight. We get in the massive line out inside the terminal that forms way back. And
Jordan told us to sit down because we didn't all need to be in line. So I was like, all right, hopefully he comes back with some good news. What is the news you came back
So
with?
I talked to the lady and I was like, okay, we need to get to Denver. We're obviously missing our flight in Minneapolis. What do you have for me? She's like, okay, we got 2 options. You can go to Georgia. You can take off in like 2 hours, go to Atlanta, and then make a connection to Denver. You'll get in about 9:30 p.m. And I was like, okay.
all right, that sounds pretty. So maybe she was hitting us with the bad one first.
Okay, and then the second one, it takes off at 6:50 here from JFK and gets into Denver about 9:30 p.m. And I was like, okay, that's the flight that I had turned down earlier because I didn't
That
want
was
to be
the
in New
flight.
York
He's
all
like,
day.
well, we can either go home early or we can stay until about 6:50 at night and get home late. And he's
So
like,
at
I
that-
picked the early one, and then we got stuck with the late one anyway.
So at
'cause
that
we got
point,
wrecked.
we were sitting there and we're like, okay, we can either be traveling the entire day or we can sit in the airport the entire day. And
We schemed. We schemed to
We schemed.
take a flight to
We're looking-
Minnesota and be
we're
like,
looking-
we missed our connection. What can you do for us? Try and get
We
there early.
tried that. They were
He
saying
wanted
those
to
were
go
all
to Salt
booked.
Lake to rent a car and drive back to Colorado. That didn't work. We
that was too
schemed
far. Like,
for
I
hours.
was looking at different flights on Priceline to see if there's something at LaGuardia
They
that
couldn't
we could taxi
negotiate.
over and
No.
take from
Yeah, we were going to go to LaGuardia, try and get a flight out of there.
Like,
we
there
couldn't
was
find
nothing.
anything.
We ended up sitting there the entire day for.
But then we got on the plane to get back to Denver.
Oh, my
And we sat
goodness.
there for a little bit.
Half
And
hour.
the captain comes on. He's like, Yeah, refueling truck broke down behind us. We can't move at all right now. The airport's really busy. It's backed up. We could be here for, 40, 50 minutes. Your guess is as good as mine at this point. What the fuck is going on? Just let us leave. Let us go home.
We got stuck in the last seat, the very back of the plane.
We're in the very back of the plane.
very back, and we're just sitting there like.
Like, what else can happen? Let us
Of course,
leave.
he gets on. And he's like, "Yeah, there's a fuel dinghy, or he had a word
fucking
for it.
truck broke down
Fuel
behind the
truck
plane
that
and they
broke
couldn't
down
move
behind.
it.
You could look out. I could see the stupid truck
The
behind us.
fucking truck
It was
broken down
stuck.
behind us on a runway.
This was honestly the worst planned out airport I've ever seen. Because
Was that guy fired?
no room behind this
What
plane.
happened?
And he's like, yeah, there's just so much congestion. So after about an hour of waiting in the gate still, we backed out about 35-minute taxi out to the runway because it was so congested.
adventure.
And then we finally took off.
Holy shit! Now, Jordan, what airline was this?
Oh,
1 second. 1 second.
What airline was this?
To add to it, not that it's finished yet. We got on the plane. It was probably one of the most turbulent rides I've had.
Oh, that takeoff
since.
was the most turbulent takeoff. We got up, it was like, it's like, Jesus Christ, we're gonna go down now. We got
From New York.
It was awful. It was awful.
That day was awful.
We would have gone down in the bay, and then we would have just gotten out and be like, "Well, I'm stuck in New York another day."
I'm currently swimming in the Hudson. I'll be back home in a couple days.
But if the acidic Hudson doesn't corrode my skin and kill me,
The plane just melts and way in.
What the fuck?
Oh man, so yeah, we took a horrible takeoff, but I'd like to just personally thank Delta Airlines for providing us with a day full of amazing travel.
Delta. And a lot of people talk about United.
The saddest
Delta.
point was we were sitting in by the gate we got out when we had to get out the first time earlier in the day. We were with all the other people on the plane. The Minnesota plane did come back.
The plane we were originally gonna fix.
The plane we originally they fixed it. It was maybe they took off about 1 or 2, so it was probably like a 4 or 5 hour delay for them. Applause breaks out in the room.
sitting there
The
just
Minnesota
like-
people are going home, and we're still stuck there for
To add
another.
to it, they brought out. They were like, you know what? I'm sorry you guys have to deal with this 5 hour, delay. We're gonna bring out some free sandwiches. We're gonna bring out some free fruit salads. The most disgusting looking trolley comes
Get some
up.
tuna salad.
It was so disgusting.
I didn't eat any of them. I didn't want to get food poisoning on top of
Wow,
everything,
I'm
so I
glad
left
that
them.
we're being taken care of by our airline. That we're gonna get some amazing. And they kept on coming around with stupid snacks. They wouldn't stop. They kept on coming around.
Between waking up and being at the airport and flying and finally get back home, we spent about 18 hours at an airport and on an airplane.
Yeah,
it was terrible.
Just horrible.
For that, you could have just went to fucking Sweden again and came back.
yeah,
you could have went there,
came back and had time to spare.
Yeah, you could have
had 2 hours to spare.
What the fuck?
If it was, how long was the flight? Was it a 10-hour flight to Sweden or 8?
It was probably
It
closer
was
to 8
7
years.
and then a 3.
We could have
So
went
about
there,
10
back,
hours.
and had 2 hours of
You
extra
could have gone to
time.
Iceland, hung out in Iceland and Reykjavik for a while, and then headed back. It was a nightmare.
That was a miserable
It was an
day.
absolute nightmare, and we like I said, they brought out the sandwiches. We saw about 15 different shift changes, so we got.
Oh, we saw a changing of the guards.
We got to see different people coming up to the desk for different flights. I think we saw Las Vegas go through. I think we saw Salt Lake City.
Yeah,
go
we saw-
through.
we saw-
So wait, so you got booted off the original flight.
Yep.
Went. You had it changed.
Had it
And then the
changed.
original flight left before you still.
Yeah, but there was no more Denver flights out of Minneapolis. So we could have taken that, but we would have been stuck in Minneapolis then.
Wouldn't have been much better.
Oh, because
Since we have
there's
4
no
people, it's harder to get 4 people on a flight to Denver from
so
there.
then you would have had to ask in Minneapolis
yeah, they
about.
probably would
Yeah.
have said, next morning or something like that.
And then we would have just shot ourselves in the foot. With
yeah,
that
it would
idea,
have been
so.
kind of a disaster. So we
That
took
would've
the
been worse.
later flight, and I had told Seamus, Dan, and Spencer at the beginning of the flight, the beginning of the trip. I was like, guys, I always take a real gamble. When I get into whenever I go on a trip, I never really tell anyone about this, but for my gambling high, I put my car keys inside of my luggage.
That's
So
stupid.
when
One of the
I-
stupidest
so
things
I
I've ever
take-
fucking
He set
heard.
the whole
take
thing in
the
motion with
chances.
this statement.
The
whole
take
thing.
the chances because I feel like
I've known that
know,
he's done this. He's done this before when we've come back. It wasn't even like one of the overseas ones, but you've done it before where we've come back from like LA or something. And you'd be like, "Where are my keys?
See,
Where
the
are my
problem
keys?
is
Where are
that
my keys?" It's
our,
like,
we thought our luggage was still on that flight to Minneapolis, so
It
we didn't
was.
know where our luggage was going to
It
end up at.
was still on that flight.
It went to Minnesota without us, and we didn't know how long it was going to take. Like, we figured to get back at the airport, no luggage, we wouldn't know where it was at. His car keys would be gone. We're like, we're going to have to take a cab or something back home. Like,
It was No, I had a good
Spencer
feeling.
was going to lose his Morton, I think.
Oh yeah,
from
he was
Nintendo
worried
Land.
about his stupid
Nintendo World.
Morton plushie.
Wow.
He was worried about that.
Yeah, and then we got there and all the luggage was waiting.
was sitting
for us.
right
They
there.
were waiting for us with a nice red carpet, and we walked up there like, "Hey, you guys look
look
like
at
you're
that.
looking for this luggage right here."
Yeah.
Sure enough, walked up,
Hey,
grabbed
we
it.
here at Delta will take care of you.
Your
and
luggage
now
got
you
here
will-
about 8 hours sooner. Like, how the fuck did our luggage get there, but we couldn't? How did our luggage get there before us, but there was no other flight
'Cause they
outside?
had more room for luggage. No, there were still flights going to Denver.
Oh, okay, they were
that
just
they could
booked?
throw the
just booked?
luggage in. Yeah,
Alright.
they were just booked people-wise, but they could throw up extra.
We also
few
looked
pieces of
for
luggage.
flights at that airport, but they were all like $600.
Oh
and we
yeah,
probably
yeah. $600
It
a
wouldn't have been
person
worth
to get
it.
back to Denver.
Like 3 hours
And those were
earlier.
connections,
From where?
too.
From where?
From JFK, the one where the airport.
There
we
was
were at.
different
Were they
airlines.
earlier times?
Yeah,
Oh.
There's
We would
some
get there
earlier
about
ones.
3 hours or 4
Oh,
hours earlier,
shit.
but we would have to spend like $2,000 across all of us to
Oh,
get
I would have
there.
fucking did that. I would have did that so
We didn't
quick. I
wanna
would have
do
been
it.
like,
Not
"Bye,
worth it.
Jordan.
We
See
didn't
ya.
wanna do it.
I'm fucking gone." And
We
I
didn't
would
want to. We didn't
And
want
then
to.
you would have gotten straight in a different airport.
Yeah, I
You would've
probably
He
been
would have called us when he got to Jordan. I'm stuck in.
plane had some malfunction.
I'm in like
issues and-
Tennessee or something like that. I don't know what the fuck is going on
I'm stuck
here.
somewhere in the south. They didn't tell us where we landed.
They
There's
just
a
have
corn.
southern accents. I don't know where I am right
I see
now.
a cornfield.
Well, James, good luck with that. I'll see you at the office on Tuesday.
Oh man, like we still don't have fucking Virgin here, like in our airport, which is so fucking stupid.
Speaking of Virgin, they just had a massive mess up that is very bad. Their galactic program, where they were sending people to space,
Okay.
just crashed and killed somebody the other day.
What?
So
Really?
their stock probably just crashed.
I didn't even
Is
hear
there
about that.
is their fucking space thing the same as like the fucking
Are
airline?
those the
or-
airplanes that go up like super high?
Yeah,
and-
airplanes that go super high, and
Man,
then,
someone's
like,
probably spent a lot of money on that. and
It's
then-
25. Well, there was a test flight, so it was like a test pilot. There's two test pilots
Someone
in the
died?
pod, and one of them died. One of them got injured.
That sucks.
Yep.
But so
Anyway,
but
but
that's all
Virgin,
across the
yeah.
board. Does that affect the airline or?
If their stock takes a big enough hit, it might. I
Yeah,
don't
if
know, but I
it's-
think Richard Branson is well off enough that it's not going to hurt anything.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Well, still, I mean, I heard nothing but good things about Virgin Airlines.
Yeah, no, Virgin Airlines, and we
we
saw
don't
it there.
have
I
it.
saw it in JFK. I was like,
Yeah, we don't
Please.
have Virgin here.
yeah.
You get Delta, you get United.
Ooh, two heavy
And
hitters
if you're
right
lucky,
there.
you get Southwest
Nice.
or Frontier. I mean,
Ooh, I like Frontier as well. Huh?
Frontier. What else have we flown? Those are like the four kind of
Common
main
ones, yeah.
We've flown some other ones. though.
American.
American.
American's
Yeah.
a common one.
We haven't flown American Airlines in a while. That was like early on. I haven't like in terms of like trips and stuff like that. I don't think I have been booked fucking American Airlines in a while.
Yeah, I know. I don't directly book that stuff.
Well, good on Delta. Did you
yeah.
tweet them at all?
Wow.
No,
Man, I would have been all over
Yeah,
their
I know
fucking
you-
ass on Twitter. I would have been all over them.
I tried my best because I don't want to
There's
be that.
nothing they could have done though.
There really
like,
wasn't there. There's nothing they
They
could
would have
do.
been like,
That
okay,
don't matter.
like whatever.
You get fucking free like flyer miles or some shit like that. You could get something.
so
if
I
you
can fly
bitch
more
enough.
Delta.
Yeah.
Get stuck in another airport
Yeah.
for 17 hours
Well,
next
thank you.
I want fucking first class Delta trips for
The
a
next
year.
year, yeah.
Yes. Because of your fuck up.
I said they should let us in their Sky Lounge. We didn't even get an invite into their lounge.
Oh yeah, we didn't.
Wow.
That's a
See?
pretty nice lounge up there too.
That probably
We got to
was.
see
It was
in
a
that
pretty nice lounge. I just wanted to go in there and hang out with like the high society people, but they wouldn't even give us that.
Fucking A. I would have been all over their assholes.
So yeah, that was our New York trip.
Well, it's good to know that that was like, because I mean, now I have some upcoming trips, Jordan,
Ooh,
and
you know,
I don't
boy,
want
Delta.
to. I don't want to like get caught in that action. Well, James, I skipped
Well,
out on
James.
this New York one because my back was nearly broken in half due to all the travel over the past 2 months.
Well, James.
But now I have 2 trips coming
I
up.
get to take the break this time. I get to skip out on a trip. Me and Seamus both do. Not that Seamus has been on a ton of the other
No,
ones,
I've
but
only been on like one recently, so
It's gonna be
I'm still
nice.
relatively fresh.
it's gonna be yeah. Right when Seamus gets back, he gets the New York trip to deal with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the one
What
trip
luck.
one trip I picked was the New York one, and then
Over
I was like,
over the
wow.
past 2 months, I think all of the flights have been pretty moderately all right, other than Sweden not giving us fucking food over the way over
Wasn't
there.
long enough
They didn't
flight.
give
It
you
wasn't
food?
by
No,
an
it wasn't-
hour.
it wasn't
By an
long,
hour.
yeah.
It wasn't long enough. It has to
like
be
8
like
hours, though.
It has to be like I think it was 8, but I think we flew for like
It
7.
was 7. It was 7, and it has to be 8.
Yeah,
like
and
you
we
said.
didn't
Damn.
get food. That
Yeah.
was like the one thing I was like I found out about it afterwards, and I was just like, fuck me. I would have fucking got something on the plane if I would have known that.
Damn.
Like. I was sitting there waiting for a meal, and I was like, "This lady's going back and forth. Like, where's the fucking food? Like, it's like hours
been
into the
4
flight.
hours,
Yeah,
like-
where's the food? Shit.
Meanwhile, Kevin's putting his gloves on, eating all
Oh
of
yeah,
this.
he's getting ready to take the fucking the chick out. He's gonna get food one way or another.
Oh, yeah, that was great. But yeah, that was so yeah, there's some more trips planned. James is going to be going out to California in the next week or so to do some stuff.
On the I think it's on the 5th. On the 5th, I believe. So I got like I got 4 days.
4
What
days.
the fuck? I didn't even know. I got 4 days. I got 4 days until I go back to California again, both to San Francisco and to LA. So that'll be San Francisco for like a night or two, then from San Francisco for like a 2-hour flight to LA, and then for LA, I guess come back home.
Is it really that long of a flight? 2 hours?
When I looked it up, it said 2 hours.
San Francisco to LA?
Yeah, it said 2 hours.
Figure that'd be a shorter flight. Maybe not.
It was
That's
direct.
weird.
It was direct.
It's probably 2 hours gate to gate.
Yeah, maybe gate to gate.
So it's like a little, like an hour and 15 minutes maybe.
Yeah, you probably won't be up in
flight.
the air for very long. It's probably just taxiing and getting to the gates.
Yeah. I have no idea, but yeah, so from there to there, blah, 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 but then there also might be another one in like a week or so. I don't even know if that's,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it. Another back
Oh,
to
my
LA.
goodness.
There's a lot of LAs, I think. It would be in
There's
LA,
a
wouldn't
darn
it?
sure.
It would be in LA.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So, am I allowed to
Oh.
talk about any of the trips or no?
I don't know.
No?
I mean, you can mention what they're for, I guess.
So, San Francisco is for WWE, and LA is for Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
And then the following week that may happen or may not happen, that week is for Halo.
Yep.
Halo.
A lot of fucking shit going
'cause it's
down.
launch season.
November,
Yeah.
it is hitting hard in November. Like I kept saying before that, like, I'm not used to this fucking. I'm used to traveling a lot in the beginning of the year, and then the end of the year we get to kind of relax. This year it's been we travel a little bit at the beginning of the year.
And then
At the end of the
everything
year, you
at
get
the
your
end
shit
of the
pushed
year.
in. Like pretty much is
It's been
what's happening.
crazy. It's cool though. I mean, we're getting a lot of cool opportunities and stuff.
Oh yeah, you
but-
guys get to meet Ice-T and
Yeah,
you know
Ice-T,
Joey
yeah.
Fatone.
Joey Fatone. I mean, shit.
I was pretty happy.
It's fucking crazy. I hope I get to meet any of them when I'm over there. I get to see some of them. Who well, I don't know if any famous people live in San
Daniel?
Francisco.
Daniel.
I gotta get approval real quick. Continue.
Anyway,
But yeah. So those things are happening for me.
Oh, good.
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, look at
It's all right.
what's
Yeah,
going
that's
on?
good. That's good. That's good.
Show it to
Nice.
him first, because he's the
Where's
I'm
my
picky.
antlers?
vocal about it. That's a good question. Anyway,
Yes.
we could do that at the end if you want.
Yeah. See, already people are saying how I hate the WWE games. That's the glory in it, though.
You
I
want
am-
them to be better, though.
I am going to nitpick the hell out
You
of
want
it.
them to
That's the
improve.
purpose. I
You
am
need to go to the
pretty much-
devs and be like, do it better.
I am pretty much going in as a critic, not as a ass kiss. Like I'm not too much.
Oh,
of a
look at that.
critic,
No,
but-
James doesn't like THQ's WWE games.
Well, this is the first under 2K,
I
like
know.
completely.
That's why you don't have
and I mean, the last gen version was released. IGN gave it a nice 5
Oh.
out of 10. It bombed. Last gen version. They removed a lot of features out of the last gen version. Don't know if those are still in the next gen version, but
It could
stuff
be
that
like,
definitely
You're going
makes
to see
it.
the next gen?
Huh?
You're going to see next gen, right?
Hopefully, yeah.
Is it going to be something like with Splinter Cell Double Agent, where they had like a next gen version and a last gen version? The last gen version
They are
completely
different.
different game.
They're not completely different.
Like,
from
similar
what I've
stories,
from,
but it was
from
a
what
different
I've
story.
seen and like from what I've played, they don't seem to be like. I mean, other than the face scan technology and stuff like that, there's nothing really like. There are like exclusive game modes. It's more so like what game did it recently? Where there's like one game mode that's exclusive like last gen, and then there's another game mode that's exclusive next gen. It's like something like that. But there's stuff that's like in the core of the game that has been there for like the past few years that have been removed. Stuff that like makes the replay value a lot higher, and it got removed, and it was like. It doesn't look any different from THQ, so we'll see what happens, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not gonna be shy about it if I don't like it. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know. Never know.
Can't make an opinion until you see it fully.
Yeah. Other than I've already talked about when I played it at Gamescom and stuff like that a little bit, and how it chugged, and then when I played it again, it was fine. But for Assassin's Creed, I mean that I don't know what's going on with that. Like I don't know if I have to if I'm playing some stuff or what.
1 out of 10 didn't get paid. IGN.
No, they did that first thing on it. They did like IGN first, and they had all this exclusive coverage on it, like before anybody else. Like they've done that with a few games lately, and that was one of them. 2K15 was one of them, and they still sharded on it. So maybe they weren't paid enough.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just not enough that time.
You never know.
They eked out a 5 out of it though.
You never know.
Man.
So yeah, I'm gonna be fucked in the ass in the next week or two again. It's always nice to have a little bit of a break. I guess I didn't have to go through that.
You didn't go to New York, yeah.
Thank God you didn't go to that.
I didn't have to go through that.
Seamus, like on the New York trip, was like, this was fun. Traveling's going to be a lot more fun. And then day after, it was just like, I don't want to do that anymore. Because he was thinking of doing the Assassin's Creed thing.
I was like, yeah, I'll go down.
He was like, oh yeah, I'll do that.
2 days in and out, and then after the New York
That's what I said.
like,
I said the 2 months that me and Jordan have mostly been fucking traveling like crazy the past 2 months. Most of those trips have been all right. Like we've been able to go. Like it's been smooth sailing for the most part. We go to LA. We do what we're there to do, and then we just kind of like we hang out. We do a bunch of like other shit. Like and it's for the most part each one was not that bad, or it was.
It was just that airport.
Good.
It was just that airport. That was it.
Like we went to Vegas for one day, and we got to gamble it up. Not a bad trade-off.
Free
there.
drinks and gambling it up.
Yeah.
So
I'm
just pump more
surprised
into
the
shit.
amount of flights we do. We've hardly ever had. Like I mean, we've had slight delays and stuff like that, but nothing that's ever like wrecked our.
I wouldn't have
our
minded, 2 hours, 3 hours. That would have sucked, but like 18 overall, that's kind of pushing it. That's it's kind of
you should have had a rabbit's foot on you or something. Like
I
that.
wish
You got the luck of the draw there.
I wish
that was
just
not the luck of the Irish with you for that one.
Got a bad luck card.
People were saying in the comments like about how JFK is the worst and we should have gone to LaGuardia, but I had the worst time at LaGuardia too. So and LaGuardia was a shittier airport than
the
JFK.
three worst airports I've ever been in: O'Hare, Midway, and Boston. Whatever Boston airport.
Logan.
I
Logan
hate
is
the
the
Chicago
worst
airports.
airport.
I hate the Chicago airports. I hate them.
What's wrong with Logan?
Logan is garbage.
I've only been through there twice. I've only been through there twice. But
Logan is
like,
garbage.
I didn't like Logan.
I don't know if you know that Logan is also the place where the on 9/11 the guys got through.
Ah,
That's also a reason
got
I
that
hate
bad
it.
stigma on them.
They're
I
the
guess.
ones that caused that.
Ugh.
That was in Boston.
yeah, but
One-
that's
one of the-
Logan.
one of the
You
flights
can't
was, yeah.
blame Logan because
Yes, I
security
can.
sucked. Like security really sucked before.
It was pretty
9/11.
lax.
Security is
yeah.
like that everywhere else, though. Still, it's just America that they've upped the security.
Yeah, but is he making a point that makes sense?
It's like one of those things where
He's
like
saying that every other place kept their security the same and they've had no issues, whereas we had this issue, we had to up ours.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just one of those things where like even though it was like probably beyond their control at the time, like people are still gonna hold that against them no matter what. Like
Yeah.
all the Malaysia stuff.
It's like
people
that guy
are
who
gonna hold
caught
it
the
against
home
them.
run, or no,
Steve
Steve Bartman.
Steve Bartman.
A ton of other people were reaching for that ball. He
Yeah.
was probably the closest, and he got shit
Yep.
for it.
Yep.
There you
People,
go. That's a
people
perfect
just look
example.
for a scapegoat. It's just a scapegoat thing.
They lost because of him.
Yeah. Oh, yes, not the 8 runs they gave up after that, and then lost the next 2 games. was
It just
Bartman.
it stole the morale.
I was happy. I don't like the Cubs.
Yeah.
I'm from the South Side of Chicago.
It
We
was
don't like
great.
the Cubs.
It was great. I love watching it.
I was
watching it
applauding and
live. I was watching it live, and I was like,
And people are like, but it's from your own town.
yeah.
Don't you want your own town to win? Nope, not the Cubs. Yeah, keep throwing it. Keep
Yeah, that's
throwing
what it
it.
was like whenever I lived in New England in there when I was cheering against the Red Sox.
Oh, no.
Yeah, stupid Red
was
Sox.
it turning you on when he got that out, Jordan? Were you like, fuck yeah? That's
Might
what
have
I
perked
to
up a
see
little
right
bit.
there.
Might have perked
That's
up
what
a
I
little
like to
bit.
see right there.
I could see that. See that right there? They threw the game.
Yeah, watching Steve Bartman, Moises Alou. They got
I remember I was watching that too.
Should have put some money on that.
Should have put.
I was way too young.
Some
at the
guy in the
time.
stands is gonna screw them over like 1,000,000 to one odds, and then you just
Somebody just made like $1 million
You
off of
could have
that.
really bet a lot of money on that game because the Cubs were super favored.
They were
and they were
super
on
favored.
fire.
The Cubs
they were
were-
on fire.
they were a strong
I've
team
never
there.
seen
For the
Cubs
first
play
time in
like that.
100 years.
Yes, I've never seen
that
them
curse
play
of
like
the
that.
goat.
You could have bet so much money against them, and you would have made like
You'd be
the
set.
odds. You
Yeah,
would have
you'd
been
be
set
set.
with
You'd
that.
be set.
Because there were so many people like, "Wow, the Cubs are
they
doing
were a
so
heavy
good."
hitting team that year. Like they looked really good to win, and, then
and
they,
it was all it took was one guy with headphones and a Cubs
and
hat.
Alou getting really mad at him.
Yeah, and Moises or
Moises
is that,
Alou,
was
I
that
believe.
Moises down
I think
there?
it was Alou. I think it was
no,
Alou.
The guy who
there's
tried to make the
different
catch?
Alous. There's,
Oh, I think it
there's
was
like
Moises.
3 different Alous.
I think it was Moises.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, he pees on his hands.
Oh yeah, he keeps his hands soft by peeing on him, right?
Yeah,
I remember that.
Fuck.
Yeah,
That was
he-
like the weirdest thing that always went around because
I think it was like the rumor or like something that he like peed on his hands.
They
to-
never wore gloves when they bat because they would pee on their hands to absorb the nutrients and like soften.
like makes their hands,
up.
I guess, more like resilient to the elements of the baseball bat.
I'm learning a lot of shit today. I'm learning a lot of shit today.
I used to watch a lot of baseball.
I'm learning
did
who
too, yeah,
Ice-T,
that's-
Ice Cube, and Exhibit are. And I'm
I
learning
don't
about
think you
pissing
still, I
on
don't
your
even
hand.
think you've still learned that yet. I don't think you're.
We'll never know.
I'll have to do my research later, but I'm learning. I'm learning quite a bit today.
Oh, anyway.
Anyway, yeah. So yeah, lots of upcoming trips, and hopefully after November we won't have to travel again until PAX East. But I know that's not true because something will pop up. like
Yeah,
it
we
always
never know
does.
now at this point.
But there's not a whole lot the game companies do in the beginning half of the year.
That's
Or-
pretty dead early on.
So.
So.
November's the beefy one.
We should be lucky. But as far as gaming companies go, segue.
Segue.
There's launched games that have launched in the past week, in the past 2
Oh,
weeks,
they're
and there are a bunch of
launching.
upcoming games as well. I don't think we have a whole lot of time.
Yeah,
to
we're
do
probably
all
gonna have to hit these
but
pretty quick.
Hit them quick. Go ahead and start off with Lord of the Fallen, James. I think you're the only one
The
that's
only
played
one
it.
let's play it.
Yeah,
so
I am.
I'm interested to play it.
start off.
But-
I like the game, but there's a big but. The game should not have been released like at this time. There's like, it's pretty much Dark Souls, but I think it's easier. But there's a fine line between Dark Souls and cheap, and
Yeah.
even Dark Souls like gets
Doesn't hit
cheap
it?
sometimes.
Oh, it does
Like,
hit it.
It's very like Dark Souls is really good, but there are some boss fights that people still complain about. This game like it has some weird design stuff, but that's not the big problem. The big problem is that this game is like it's super buggy. The game will crash. I've had a boss get like pretty much half invincible to the point where I couldn't hit him. Like bosses will bug out and just stand there and not attack you. Like this game really needed several more months of polish. Like it's like
Of all the games that didn't get delayed, this one should have gotten delayed.
this one should have gone to because it's like I think it would have been a much better received game because the reviews are really mixed on it. Like some people hate it, some people love it, some people are like, well, it would have been good if this, and this. They really just needed to work on it for like a couple more months. I think that's why it's getting shit on a lot because people don't want their game to crash like every so often. They don't want bosses to bug out and stuff like that. I've had like enemies and like just general like NPCs just disappeared. They're just invisible. They're just gone. And it's like, what is going
Major
on? with this
NPCs
game?
that you need to talk to? Or?
Maybe not major yet. I haven't seen a major one like disappear, but there was a point where like early on in the game you meet a woman and she like grabs this monk and she's gonna like throw him over the edge. And he was gone. He was disappeared. So it's just like a lady like struggling with herself, and he's like, "No, don't throw him over the ledge." I'm like, "Who the fuck is he talking to? Like, throw who?" And then like once she was like, "Okay, I won't throw him over," he like ran away and popped in. And I was like, "Oh, there was a guy there." It's just like, it's just
Takes you out
really
of it.
buggy. It's really buggy.
I'm kind of
And
anxious to play. I kind of want to see
I
this.
think it's.
like,
I think it would
if
be.
a train wreck happens while I'm playing it, like I think it'd be
be fun.
It'd be great.
I like the game. I think it would be really. I think it'd be really solid if like it had all that polish. Like it probably wouldn't be more than like an 8, maybe 8.5, something like that. But it at its core, it's a good game. It was released too early. It really needs a little bit more work. But it's fun. When it's working properly, I have fun with it. When it's bugging out,
Which is 60% of the time it's working properly.
it's probably about 80% of the time it works about how it should.
Well, I think this is just like the first. This is like I was reading before. Like this is probably the first of many. Like Dark Souls kind of has its own genre now at this point, and it's turning into like a Dark Souls.
Pretty much the combat mechanics are pretty much almost the exact same. One of the differences is that like with your experience, you get experience instead of like souls for killing stuff. If you die, you can lose it, but you can also like bank it. And the more like the longer you don't like save or like use your experience, your like experience multiplier will go up. So like if you haven't saved or refilled in a long time, you can probably get like a 2-3 times like experience multiplier. I think more loot drops. So like if you're good and you can stay out of danger and not have to do that, then you'll get rewarded for it, which I thought was like a neat concept that Dark Souls doesn't have. Like there's no reason to keep your souls in Dark Souls unless like you're trying to speedrun and you don't care. For this game, like if you're good and you can keep your stuff going, like you get rewarded for it. And I thought that was a pretty good mechanic.
Cool.
But I'm saying, like, I thought the game was like really good overall and had a good chance to be, you know, a really good game, but it needed to be polished.
Is this one that you showed like me and Alex the trailer for or a while ago, or like
I think Alex showed
at
us.
E3
Maybe.
that
Alex
kept on
showed us.
walking around and yelling.
Some guy was yelling at E3.
It's like, clear the way for Lord of
The guy that was
all.
cosplaying, yeah, that was a Lord of
like
the
so
Fallen guy.
that was the one that I thought like looked like a prettier Dark Souls.
It looks better than Dark
At
Souls.
least the trailer,
probably.
it seemed like it was kind of like visually a bit more.
It's just that if you had to pick between like Dark Souls and this game, you would obviously go for the Soul series. The Soul series does what it does very well, like 99% of the time. This game, like, it's trying to emulate it, and it falls a little bit short. And the fact that it's just not polished at all, like, it feels like this is seriously a beta. Like the game is completed, but it's in beta. Like it should not have been released like that. And I think that's going to hurt it a lot, which is bad because it would have been nice to see.
So
the
it
game,
could still kind of be saved from patches if they fucking.
But they should have patched it sooner.
Yeah.
Like people are just already shitting on
that's
it
the
hard
idea.
because of it.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Oh, Lords of the Fallen.
But it is fun. So if you have the patience and can deal with that, or you want to wait until a patch, I would recommend picking it up. Otherwise, like just stick to the Soul series if you don't really feel like going out and checking it out.
Yeah. Jordan's rolling away.
He is rolling away. What else we
What's
got?
next
Second.
here?
We got Sunset.
We're turning to you for the
Sunset.
next one. Sunset
I
Overdrive.
think all of us have played this. So.
Yeah.
Everyone has. I played it like I've been playing it since Germany. Played
Jordan's
a
been
good
playing
chunk
it
of
religiously at this
And
point.
then once I finally got the game and the full game, and I've played. I think I've logged like a total of like 13 hours into it.
Every
so
single
far.
time I go by your office the last few days, you've been playing it.
Yep.
You're like, I want to be good for the multiplayer.
Yeah, because like the biggest
I
thing
practiced
that
it.
I really like the Chaos Squad stuff. It's like the multiplayer
And your stuff
co-op,
carries
your
over.
stuff
Yeah,
carries over.
yeah.
So leveling everything up in the single player and getting all these guns and traps and stuff
Yeah.
really helps you out in the different modes. Of
Yeah,
the,
after we
of the
got
multiplayer.
after we got done with that first session, me and Jordan only played for like an hour. But after that, I was just like, because at first I played the single player up until like I can unlock Chaos Squad,
Yeah.
and then after that it was just kind of like, all right, I'm gonna keep going through the single player. Then we played Chaos Squad, and I was just like, okay, I like Chaos Squad, but the thing is, now I feel like I'm not playing single player for single player. I'm playing single player to fucking build up my character
Yeah.
for multiplayer. Like, I
It gives
don't
you a
even-
reason
Yeah,
to like
yeah.
go through the single player so that you can be beefier.
That's
and,
kind of that's kind of how it is. Because I mean, me and Jordan were getting demolished when we fucking first played.
We were 2 people in an 8-player mode.
Yeah,
but
we were also probably pretty underleveled as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, no,
like
I'd
we
say
probably
so.
like we went in very
Yeah.
like it's like a set bar, and we were probably down here like trying to fucking beat it at low level because we're
it got
fucking
so
dumb.
chaotic
But
though. It was amazing. It just got so crazy.
Lives
with
up to
so
the
many-
name, then.
How many OD? Yeah, Chaos Squad. It was
There you
great
go.
though. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I do enjoy like I mean, it's one of those things where it feels really Jet Set. Like the Jet Set Radio is one of my favorite games. It was the Jet Set Radio feature, so
The
the
grinding
Xbox
and all that,
version.
yeah.
So the grinding and the navigating, like once you unlock everything, it feels really good.
I think it's a little
be
bit
able
slow to start, but once you get a couple hours in,
it is. Once you get the air dash, once you get like the water dash and all that, you
a
can
lot
just,
easier
like,
to
just
navigate.
cruise across
a lot
the
of people were
city.
comparing it to Saints, but I don't really.
I was saying, like, for me, it's like Crackdown, like, kind of gameplay meets Jet Set
Yeah.
with the Saints kind of style, where it's, like, very over the top and stuff like that.
I just see Jet Set and Crackdown. Like those are the
Yeah.
two that I see more predominantly through. Like Saints is kind of way more out there with the fucking dildo hammer and shit like that. Like Sunset doesn't have like any of that stuff. It's over the top, but it's not over the top maturity. I get, and I mean like
They
a more
swear a lot.
Like they do swear a lot, and there's blood and all that stuff. But it's not like triple X like.
They don't get into raunchy shit.
Yeah. Whereas Saints does the raunchy shit. So that's where I
I
kind
think
of
the raunchiest thing there is a kangaroo cod piece.
Oh, yeah.
That flops around.
More so just like
Yeah, you can't really like. I mean, you wear the underwear and there's nothing like you
Yeah.
know, like when you just wear the underwear and it's like barely any underwear and stuff like that. And it's just like
Oh,
really,
you get
like,
to see his dick when you do that?
No, that's what I'm saying is like.
But it flaps around?
No.
It's a kangaroo cod piece and it does
the kangaroo.
flap.
Oh, the kangaroo
Kinda-
cod piece.
It's like a piece of
I didn't see
rubber
the cod
you'd
piece.
like strap on top of your underwear, and it just like flops around because it has a long nose.
When you unlock that?
It should be available for
Yeah,
you
it's
right
pretty
now.
early
You just
on.
got to go to the vendor.
pretty early on, you just probably got to buy it.
Because I put the underwear on.
Now
You
got
also
got
have a girl
copies.
character.
Yeah,
know
I
if
don't.
you-
I don't have
They might
anything
have
down there,
different
do I? I
across
guess.
that,
Yeah. So I guess
Well, there
I,
are operations for that if you would like to transition. Into that.
I'd like to see this this strap on that he's talking about here. I mean, I'd love to go around with a strap on.
Cod piece.
Cod piece, yeah.
Cod piece strap on. What's the difference, Dan?
You know what I mean.
It's exactly the same.
One man's cod piece is another man's strap on. You just never know.
I've gotten to. I mean, I like. There's a good bit of like referencing, and there's actually a point in the game where you get to go and find there's this gang of LARPers.
Oh yeah,
that you
Yeah,
come-
is there?
Come on, and they're pretty good.
the bard sings the whole mission. You
Yeah,
get that
yeah.
mission.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Bard just sings.
Then he
and-
dies.
Then he dies, and then someone else comes.
Someone
and sings.
replaces him.
Someone else comes and sings.
It kind of reminded me of something like you would see out of South Park.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Like it seemed like something like that. There's also a mission in there where there's a Jesse Pinkman character.
Oh really?
Oh, is there?
He says "science, bitch" and all
Oh,
that. Like,
yeah, I remember
You can't really catch it
Science,
initially, but he
bitch.
has Jesse Pinkman's mannerisms, and he says like, "I gotta cook a batch" and all this stuff, and you're helping him cook the batch, and then he says like "science and magnets, bitch" and all that stuff. Like after that, I was like, "Oh, okay." They got.
I think I did
So they
play.
were
I
going
didn't catch that.
He's got like a
though.
beanie on. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I
he
didn't
doesn't
catch
look
it.
like Jesse Pinkman, but
I didn't really. I haven't watched the show, so I wouldn't catch it.
Yeah.
yeah. So they did that ad in there. Like, I don't know. The one thing that I'm mixed about is always like the self references, which I just think like in some cases I feel like it's really like ignorant, and then in some cases I feel like it's done well. Like as I was playing later, initially I thought all the ones at the beginning were fucking like I thought they were like
they're not as prevalent at the end. It's more so right at the beginning when
Yeah.
they're constantly like, oh,
Like at
When
the
they have to
beginning,
hold your hand.
we're
Yeah.
in the game and like
she's like, you know, like fuck tutorials and blah, like she knows she's in a video game and shit like that,
Yeah.
but
To
not
break that
like,
wall.
I can understand that, like breaking that wall. It's the point where she's like she acts as an asshole to the other NPCs as if that's supposed to reflect the character or it's supposed to reflect you. So it's like blah 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 blah. Like, well, am I supposed to be like that? Does that mean this NPC's talking and in my head I'm just going blah 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 because I don't give a fuck about what he's saying. Not everyone's like that though. Like not everyone. Like if you play Skyrim or something like that, are you just like blah 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 like for every NPC? Like not everybody is gonna be an asshole to the NPCs of the game. So it makes you feel like you're like they're reflecting this character based on, I guess, what the minority or the majority of like what they think players are like, which like in some cases I feel like, well, I wouldn't be like that.
Some
Like-
cases it translates well, in some.
like, why would I
some
be
it
an
doesn't.
asshole to this old guy? Like, he's just a fucking old man. Like, but I'm gonna be a dickhead to him for the sake of breaking the fourth wall and being a dickhead because he knows it's in a video game. Like that point, I think it's kind of dumb. But then, like, there's a later one that I thought was kind of good, like where,
It's a little hit or miss then.
yeah, there's a point where you're carrying like a fizzy thing, and like fizzy's talking to you. And like he calls you an asshole and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
you know,
it's like straight out of Portal, like a companion cube type thing.
It was an obviously like
Yeah.
a real portally kind of thing because you actually like at one point you pick out it's like an AI core of physics.
Yeah, fizzy.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
I
a
know.
side mission-ish thing.
And
But
it
I
has,
skipped
like,
that one.
It goes super bipolar. It's just like
It just starts freaking
it's sad,
out.
it's fucking angry, and then it freaks out, and then you have to reboot it and do all this crazy shit to it, and then eventually
then
you have
you
like a
have
real
to-
emotional end with
it
it.
starts playing really sad music. He's like,
does.
just throw me into the water. and
Yeah,
kill
yeah.
me."
I thought that was good. Like that was like, and they made little references there to, you know, obviously it being known that you're in a game and blah blah blah. But like, there's instances where it's good, and then there's instances where I feel like it's just kind of like assuming that I'm an asshole. Which yeah, I might be an asshole, but I don't want to be like an asshole in the game all the time.
Yeah.
Like I don't want my character to be an asshole just for the sake of being an asshole. Like. There's some parts where I would think I would want to hear what the characters have to say, And
Soon they're going to give characters different personality traits. Like, do you want to be an asshole all game? Do you want to be the nice guy? Do you want to be sarcastic? I'll pick that sarcasm.
There are some cases where I'd like
Yeah,
to be
you
a
sure
nice
would.
person and like listen to what they're saying and stuff like that.
A lot of times you just don't care.
Blah 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 blah. Yeah, but then sometimes I guess you don't care. But it's like at the beginning, it's like she doesn't care at all. My character, she's just an asshole for the sake of being an asshole. So I don't know. That part is hit or miss. I think the game overall is super solid though.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
I
it's a
can't
lot of
help
fun.
but compare it to Infamous in getting around the city. Like there are some points before I got the air dash that I was just kind of like, man, this is kind of slow to get from A to B. Whereas in Infamous, you're like, you know,
super quick.
it's super quick. Yeah.
It reminded me of Prototype, where they give you all that shit in the beginning and then they take it away and it seems
Yeah.
really slow for a good long bit until you grind
have to
up to that
build
point.
back up and everything. Yeah, but it depends. I mean, I'm glad they have fast travel in there. That
Yeah.
helps because without that, you'd be going super fucking like A to B,
that'd be so
tremendous lengths, even through grinding, air dashing, all that stuff. It would still take forever to get from like A to B.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I think it's solid overall, though.
Good game though. I like it. I like it a lot.
So next on the list is Halo Master Chief Collection.
Yep, that's
For the Halo 2 anniversary, 10-year anniversary, right?
Yeah, that'll be coming out here in about a week or 2 weeks or
Did you see
something
the
like
trailer
that?
that they just released, the Blur trailer?
No, I haven't been watching like anything on it other than like I haven't seen anything since me and Jordan played it in Germany.
I am
fun.
super excited to replay the campaign with the updated
I never
graphics.
played
Like,
Halo
the
2's
Blur- the Blur
campaign.
cutscenes.
I hope that they
I
keep
never
the
played Halo 2's campaign, so
It had the biggest like cock tease in history. At the
Yeah,
end.
that had like the biggest like end where it was just like, see you in Halo 3.
It also had a lot of like
I played 1 and I played 3 a lot.
it had a lot of
so-
fun stuff
was
in there
good.
too. There was a lot of Easter eggs and shit, like the scarab gun and shit like that. There was ways to like.
There was a lot of
I
stuff in
don't
that
know
game.
if they kept that in there, but like
I don't know why they get rid of it.
breaking. Well, the dude, the guy from Germany that when we talked to, he said that like they're not in multiplayer anymore. Like super bounces aren't a thing and stuff like that. So if you can't super bounce, then you know it might be kind of tough to break out of the barrier and stuff in some of those maps. But like they have shit like that was when like the scarab was introduced and like you could get on the scarab in what like Halo 3, right?
Yeah.
They had a sequence with it where you go and blow
Yeah,
it
you
up.
go on it,
like
yeah.
before in Halo 2, you could get on the scarab and it was like not even fully fucking finished. Like you weren't supposed to be on the scarab. You weren't supposed to be
okay.
in the scarab and stuff like that. Like just shit like that was really cool in the campaign that you can go out of your way to get to.
I don't see any reason why they wouldn't leave some of that stuff in. I mean,
Like, at least Easter
I
eggs
can
and
understand multiplayer, them fixing that, because they're trying to do competitive, they're trying to bring back competitive
People
with
loved
that.
Halo 2.
Well, I hope that
So-
the scarab gun is in there and I think the giant soccer ball I think was on there one of the maps.
I don't see
hope
why
that
they
stuff is
wouldn't
there.
leave that stuff in there. But
I'm
yeah,
really excited
it
to
should
go
be
back and
pretty
play
cool.
through that.
And then I can play with the blur cutscenes. Should be good. Got Unity as well, which we played a good bit of, and I'm getting really excited.
I finally
for
got to play the demo for it
Yeah,
at
you
that
played
at
it.
the
They
Xbox
had
I
it
watched
party.
Dan play the demo.
Yeah, it
It was
was
doing pretty good.
Definitely a
It was pretty-
difficulty curve in this Assassin's Creed as
Yeah.
opposed to the other ones.
yeah.
Yeah, we had said because we had gone and that was our Las Vegas trip. I don't think we talked about that. On
Nah.
Creature Talk. So yeah,
Because we weren't allowed.
There hasn't. Well, there also hasn't been a Creature Talk for a month.
Because what was the dates of that?
I don't know, but I'm sure you're
I think
fine
yeah,
now.
but anyway, so yeah, we played the Assassin's Creed. I really liked it. They really kind of moved Assassin's Creed from what it used to be, where you could face 30 guys, and it's only a matter of time before you could take them all out just with counterattacks.
Yep.
Now they took that out and they put it's more so they try and focus more on stealth. So that if you do get in a fight with 2 to 3 guys, and then if they throw a big guy in there, you're not making it out of that alive. You have a better chance. If you have 2 or 3 of the smaller guys, might take a little.
It's also
bit.
the way you build your character.
Yes,
too.
yes, there are different skill spec
Because you
outs.
can build like in the 4-player co-op. There's like different because your single player carries over in that as well, and like you can still build like
You can
straight
build,
powerhouse if you
two-handed
want.
weapon
Yeah.
guy, like a spear guy that only has a
nice.
spear. And that
Yeah,
has a
you don't
bunch
have
of
to
trying to
stick.
build like that a little
And
bit.
each of the 4 Is it four? It's 4 classes, right? That
Yeah,
each have their own little like thing. Like one has like the poison, one has like a healing thing that you can auto heal. Like one has
So I have like a perk that are
yeah. Each
specific
one
to
has
them.
like a perk and stuff. And if like those are better suited to just run and slash, I guess, then
Some
pick
of them
that.
are ranged, some of
Yeah.
them are like up close, and there's a lot of cool
A
stuff.
lot of weapons. A lot of weapons in that one.
Tons of weapons.
I was just looking through those, and I was just like, holy shit.
Tons of customization too, just in general with your character too. Like you can have there's
Hoods,
tons of different
chests.
hoods, chest piece, legs
That's
piece,
what I liked about like
capes,
Assassin's Creed 2, or at least one of those that were after the series, because you
Two,
could
they
like
had a
buy
lot,
different
yeah.
outfits, and I was like, oh cool, you can buy like a nice little outfit that you like and switch it
Yeah,
up.
there's a
You
ton
can
of
make
them.
your outfits in this one.
I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that.
That's pretty neat. No, I would definitely.
I'm
Do
not
Bunch of
that
different. You
creative.
can break
You
it
don't have
down
to,
into
though.
like each section, and then each one has like its own little like color scheme as well. So
Yep, you can go crazy with
I'm
colors.
so far
and-
behind in Assassin's Creed though. The
Well,
guy,
get to
I am
playing.
too. Story wise, I am, but
Yeah,
like I guess gameplay wise, I'm
Well,
not.
we
I've
can
tried
have
at
an
least.
Assassin's Creed catch-up meeting
God.
if you want, where I can run down everything that's happened.
You
in the
won't
last
even
few
fucking.
games.
You don't even know half the shit.
Yes, I do.
You finished Liberation?
Yeah.
What happens at the end?
don't tell me.
That's a spoiler.
It really has nothing to do with any of the games. That much.
okay.
It's,
Don't tell
it's
me.
nothing.
But like the dev was the one kind of running the demo at the party, and I was talking to him, and I said, I haven't played. He's like, how familiar are you with Assassin's Creed? And I said, I haven't played since Brotherhood. And I was like, you guys keep putting them out. I can't keep up with them. Like, I've gotten so
He's
far
like,
behind.
yeah.
And he's like, well, we've actually been working on this one for 4 years. So, and I was like,
they
oh, okay.
usually work on them for a good bit of time, but
Yeah.
they have so many studios
Yeah,
that they just
yeah.
like this one in particular.
Ubisoft.
What their workflow has been. He was talking about how they have it working on one side of the world, and then at the end of the day, it transfers work over to the next side of the world. So like something, their studio.
That's
got
got to be such a hit or miss system, though.
Yeah.
Like, because you can have like different.
It really
It's like
depends on
Call
what
of
they
Duty.
have
You got
going
like
on,
the
yeah.
different studios want to do different stuff, and
like
then it comes
Sledgehammer,
out
Treyarch,
like
and Infinity
it comes out
a little different because
Yeah.
they're gonna put their own like personal touch on it. What feels good to them.
So,
it's not gonna,
but you take that chance where you have like a company that does an Assassin's Creed, and then it comes out and everybody shits on it because it's like, oh, this is nothing like the core games,
Yeah.
and then people might dismiss the Assassin's Creed games from then on out, and then here comes the next one where it's actually from a company that knows what the fuck they're doing
Yeah.
with Assassin's Creed, and
It's just
then
like
what?
Splinter Cell.
It's
just like
been-
Splinter Cell,
yeah.
Ubisoft.
I don't know. I think all the Assassin's Creeds have basically been very, they've been kind of following the same trend. I don't think there's been any kind of like really sharp, like, oh, this one was good, this one was bad, this one was, mediocre.
No, I didn't like Black Flag at
As
all.
far as like, well, you didn't like Black Flag. A lot of most people like Black Flag compared to
Okay,
other
then
Assassin's
Jordan,
Creeds.
the majority
I'm not
love
telling-
the
saying
Black
you're the
Flag,
majority.
so apparently it didn't go like this. Then, you know how much my opinion fucking matters.
7.7 million. That's
a
how
lot
much
of-
it
that's a lot of
matters.
opinions.
That's how much it matters.
fucking matters.
0.
Revelations? Are you fucking kidding me?
that
Turn-based
was pretty bad.
bullshit.
I don't think anyone liked
It
Revelations.
was tower defense, not turn-based.
lot of
Turn-based,
people-
whatever the
Yeah,
fuck
but
it was.
wouldn't that be pretty?
Well, when we
That
scaled,
was one aspect of it. The story was still pretty solid.
it was still the weakest one, I think. Well, when we were talking to the dev, I was like, yeah, I mean, my least favorite was Revelations. He's like, yeah, a lot of people really didn't like that one too much. He's like, that's a lot of people's least
Oh, we were
favorite.
talking to.
Yeah, someone said something like that at one point. I was like, yeah, people just really didn't like that one as much as the others for the most part. I didn't like Revelations that much.
Because they're beating Ezio to death.
I like Ezio.
I like
though.
Ezio,
I was
yeah.
sad to
He's
see
an old man.
Jordan,
Well,
It was
stop
pathetic.
defending.
I'm saying
Stop
Ezio.
defending.
Poor Ezio.
Keep an open mind, or you're gonna be in this for the long haul. And then when they come out with one that is complete, have you seen anything on Rogue? You wait.
I don't expect anything out of Rogue.
You don't expect anything out of
No,
Rogue.
I don't. It's just going to be.
So then that means even if it is down here, you'll dismiss it.
Isn't he Scottish though, Jordan?
I think he's Irish.
Irish?
Yeah.
Warriors.
I think
You're
he's
gonna
an
fucking
Irish-
dismiss
Irish
it.
lad.
Warriors.
Listen, James, you can sit here and berate me all you want, but that doesn't mean
Like
that
every
we
other
don't
day.
have other games to get to. Okay.
Somebody said their least favorite was Brotherhood. I don't even.
I like
I don't even
Brotherhood.
understand
Brotherhood
that.
was good.
How is
I like
that?
Brotherhood.
Anyway, so the next thing we already kind of mentioned a little bit was Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Advanced Warfare.
I'm excited for this.
I'm collecting my Mountain Dew game fuel codes, stacking them up.
Me and James, who
Oh
have
yeah,
both played
Seamus
it.
came in and I had gotten like 4 12 packs of
Did he
the.
steal all those?
And he was like, oh, they got codes on the boxes there. And he was like, because I had just taking one and put them in my fridge, and so he was like scouring the thing, and he was like, "Oh, there it is."
Famous.
It was by the garbage. It was getting thrown out.
No, I know. It was just
What
funny.
is it? Is it double experience?
It's like double experience. I think you get like supply drops and like something else maybe.
Seamus.
And I had
Why?
4 boxes of them.
Hey, I thought of this forever ago.
if
You were
they-
gonna throw them
James,
out
no, I
next to the
remember
damn garbage.
James one year on Doritos they had a thing. And
yeah,
they had it on the
yeah.
outside of the bag. James was taking pictures of the fucking
He went
codes
to
on
the
the
store
bag.
and
Whoa!
I remember you doing that.
You did do that.
I remember you doing that.
Private information! They don't even fucking know
There was
that!
people who got those Doritos for those codes and they were expired. They were used.
taken.
I can't believe I'm being thrown under the bus right here today.
This was 2 years ago.
He tried to throw me under the
So-
bus for taking codes from a garbage can.
So what? I went to fucking Walmart and I saw Doritos in the front and I fucking took pictures of them. I went home and redeemed them for double experience.
So what if I dug through the trash?
Yeah.
Let's
and then,
just
I,
say-
fucking, and then
let's
I
just
never
say-
played Reach again.
James has 80 free games of double XP from all
Oh,
the
yeah,
stuff that he-
goddamn.
oh,
I
man.
can't believe this.
Well, anyway, Evolve.
This was hidden, buried in my past.
From a year or two
Before
ago.
the 7.7
I
million people.
completely forgot about that.
I remember that shit. That's why I brought it up when he was looking at like the codes on the
I'm here
boxes.
dumpster diving for Mountain Dew codes and
It was desperation. Desperation is what
To play
fueled
Halo
that.
Reach, huh?
Nobody wants
fueled
that many
that.
Doritos. All right,
But I wanted
so-
that. I wanted the experience to unlock. What's his face's helmet? Emil's helmet,
And
which I
did you
never
ever?
got to anyway because I stopped playing
It
it.
had to be Halo 4, no? not
it was,
Reach.
It was Reach.
Reach.
Was no, but Reach was before we were in the house.
Reach was a while ago.
It was Reach.
What? No, that couldn't have been Reach.
That was at the first house.
I did play Reach.
Maybe
with
it was
you guys.
Reach.
Yeah, he still played it at the first house.
Maybe it was Reach.
They were still doing the promotional
I don't
thing
know.
well after it came out.
I don't know.
It was definitely Reach.
It was
Like,
one of the games.
It
You know
wasn't.
that
It
much.
wasn't. Yeah, because no, I remember specifically it was Reach.
Whatever. Can we stop talking about it? I'm fucking. You just exposed me, and now like. Jesus.
Exposed my dumpster diving too.
Evolve.
Evolve.
Evolve is out. With
Evolve
the
is out.
alpha.
We
The
have.
alpha.
We played.
They got
Evolve
anything with
before,
Doritos for that?
I don't think so this year.
but we haven't gotten a chance to play this alpha particularly, which we hope to play soon.
I think it
before
looks-
it runs out.
I think it
Yeah.
looks roughly the same what we played. I've seen some footage.
Probably a
of it.
similar build.
It didn't look like there was a lot. Maybe like some new characters opened up, but it didn't look like any. I don't know if you can unlock like a bunch of stuff in the alpha. Like I don't know what you can unlock.
Yeah, I
but
don't
I had
know.
only seen stuff that we had seen for the most
They
part.
need
saw-
to do a tie-in with Godzilla. I
That
want to
shit's
play
like
as
done,
Godzilla.
though. The movie's like done and over.
I don't
with
care.
now.
I want to play as Godzilla.
I wanna play as the
I want to play as
Godzilla
Chubby
would be
Godzilla.
too big.
What about Cloverfield Monster? That'd be pretty
It's too
spooky.
big.
I like
This has
Cloverfield
got to be
Monster.
like
What
Make
about
some noises.
Ultron?
Oh, there goes that.
Face Ultron.
too small.
Nah.
Too small.
It'd be 1v4, and he's got all these fucking.
Like Chupacabra.
Chupacabra would be a good one.
Chupacabra?
That'd be a good one.
Chupacabra?
Yeah, but Chupacabra's not big.
No, you get
He
like
can be big.
a 15.
There's different
20 foot-
variations of the
20
Chupacabra.
foot tall.
Chernobyl Chupacabra. He's by the reactor
Three
a little
heads.
bit too long.
Loch
3
Ness.
heads. He's huge.
Loch
Loch
Ness.
Ness
Loch
just
Ness
comes
Monster
out of
would be a
it.
good one.
Water map where everybody's underwater in suits,
Yeah.
But the
free of charge, 2K.
What the fuck is it? Those like org things in Fallout, the big dudes. They
Oh, the
started-
mutants?
The big.
Oh, the
Are they called behemoths?
big mutants.
Yeah,
the huge
yeah.
ones. I think those are behemoths. I can't remember what they're
yeah.
called.
Had one of those in there.
There was like
Maybe-
5 of them in the game or something.
Yeah,
like that.
tie it in with a Fallout 4
Oof.
release. You know,
That'd be pretty crazy.
crossover action there. It's pretty crazy.
Xenomorph. That'd be pretty good.
Xenomorph.
Power Rangers.
Power Ranger.
Any one of the monsters that end up growing to be big, they can pick it. They can take their pick at any of them.
Yeah,
Really.
there's a whole bunch of them.
Could have
Why-
like-
Ivan Ooze.
untapped
I want to
potential
fight
here.
Ivan Ooze.
Oh Jesus Christ! I don't know who's Lord Zed.
Lord Zed.
Lord Zed.
No, Ivan Ooze was the good enough bad guy to be in the movie. Fuck Lord
He was
Zed.
made for the fucking movie
I know, fuck Lord
because they
Zed.
were desperate
He
for
was
some
an-
fucking dude that snorts out purple shit and creates fucking random mutants. He was shit. They all kicked his ass.
I just remember that line where he was like, you know, who are you guys? And we're like, we're the Power Rangers. He's like, oh, where's my autograph book? And I was just like, ew, he's supposed to be this scary bad guy.
And then he
he's
goes,
like, fucking, yeah.
And he fucking just makes these weird things.
man.
He got his ass kicked a lot. It was literally only because he was like made in jelly. Like he was made of jelly, so he would be like they would be fucking kicking him, and it'd be like Ugh. But if that was if
Hey,
he
he
wasn't
fucked up
jelly,
Zordon. He fucked up Zordon.
yeah, with his
Oh,
fucking. See, come on now. That's a
Zordon's tube was broken
Power
open.
Rangers game coming out, so
There's a Power
let's
Rangers
keep-
movie coming out, though.
Oh,
They're
It's alright,
rebooting
it's
it.
alright.
After I saw that one South Park episode with Moses, I can't see. I think it was Moses where they like went to that camp. Can't remember, I think it was Kyle's camp. You don't remember that? I don't remember that. There's like a big,
more South
there was
Park
like a
than I
big
have.
head, and I think it was supposed to be Moses or something, and that's all it looks like to me now. I can't remember what it was exactly. It was a pretty old episode. But
Yeah.
that's all I see now when I see Power Rangers.
I'm surprised I don't know
Anyway, we'll get to Evolve. The other one that came out a little bit ago was Evil Within.
Evil Within.
I think James played that one.
I played it too.
Played that
That's
too?
kind of
Played it on
like
my own time.
what Seamus kind of said with Lords of the Fallen is kind of what Evil Within is. It's a little bit buggy. It follows.
Did you see that they had to patch it day one? Have you seen what it looks like without that day one patch?
No.
It runs like garbage.
He probably experienced day one.
It's like
patch
25 frames per
before the
second, and it
patch.
dips down to like below 20 without the patch. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I read something about it.
Really?
And like it looks.
Are you talking
pretty-
PC or are you talking
I think it was console. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know if it was a specific one or all of them. I can't remember.
PC was fucking horrid. I don't know if they patched it since, but the Evil Within on the PC was a terrible port. And I should have known better. I should have known better.
Bethesda.
Coming, you know, the Bethesda releases have usually been broken upon release on PC until they get patched.
Yeah.
But it was virtually unplayable for me on the PC. I don't know what the fuck was going on. And then I went to the PS4 and I thought it was all right on the PS4. For the game itself, though, it does follow a lot in Resident Evil 4's like footsteps.
The very beginning has a throwback to the first scene in Resident Evil when you
Yeah.
see the first zombie and he turns around.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
that was a little nod to
like
Resident Evil. I think that was obviously done on purpose.
I was pretty excited for that. I like
I
that.
feel like it goes like Resident Evil 4. It goes into action sequences where it's like literally action for a good
Yeah.
like hour, and then it goes right back to horror again.
And
it's
you have
kind
to
of
like really kind of save your stuff again. And
It's they beef you up with ammo. They beef you up with like a bunch of shit, and then you know something's gonna happen because after you get done with whatever happens, you're fucking out of ammo again.
Yeah.
And you're pretty much fucked. Like I would try my damnedest to fucking like keep as much ammo situated as I can. Like I would use the keys, open the fucking shelves. I'd save my ammo there, so if I ever needed them, I'd come back and get them. Like
yeah, those lockers are really cool.
I'd feel like I'm fucking good, like I'm set. But then I'd get into something, whatever it is, creepy bitch following me, it could be fucking a bunch of enemies, whatever the fuck it is, and all my ammo kaput, gone.
Yeah, your
And
ammo goes quick sometimes.
done. And like I try to I think in my game I've been building a lot on the crossbow.
I'll have you.
And because I feel like that's probably what's going to be needed for more boss fights and stuff like that.
Some of those bolts are really strong against bosses. Like the incendiary one is pretty strong. I like to use that one.
And then some of them don't do shit.
Yeah, the poison one's pretty hit or miss. It's mostly just for like attracting
See,
them.
I don't have that one.
You don't?
It was a pre-order bonus.
Oh, was it?
So I got it on the PC, don't have it on the PS4.
I don't
So
really like the explosive bolts either. I think they could have been a little bit stronger, but
Yeah, they only were for the smaller dudes. But I tried using the fucking creepy bitch that follows me. Tried using a flash bolt on her. Needless to say, that did not work at all.
yeah, it's only good for like a big group of like the little ones, so you can like flash them and then you can just like stealth
Stab
kill them
them.
or whatever. Yeah, you just like crouch and then you hit A or whatever.
The
Can't
bigger
remember
ones,
what it
they
was,
walk
but-
right through it. And I was
Yeah,
just
they
like,
don't care.
all right.
They don't really give a shit.
Flash does nothing there. But I don't know. I think overall, it's good. I don't think it's like revolutionary or anything like that. But I feel like it has a good blend. But I do feel it's a bit long.
It is pretty long. It's like 15, 16
That's
hours.
what people were saying,
That's
and I was just
long.
like, "Oh man, I didn't know that going in. It's gonna be 15
is
hours
long.
long. Like,
What
how are they
happened
gonna
to the
make that?"
days where we would complain about a
Game
8-hour
not-
campaign?
game not-
Why isn't it long enough?
It depends on the kind of game. If it's a game you're really enjoying, and it's
Then you
like
don't
one
want
of
it
the-
to
yeah,
end.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If it's a game that is overstaying its well, it should be a game that knows its pacing properly.
I don't
You
think
can make like Resident Evil 4 could be. I mean, it probably closer to a 10-hour game, I would say, but because it can be on the shorter side, but you can also keep replaying it over and over and over again, and like that's kind of what Resident Evil 4 like. You could I had like 10 playthroughs on it with all different stuff that you would unlock on the next go around.
Yeah.
I don't know if Evil Within does that, but
Would you want to sit through it again?
I don't
Being that
know
long.
because I feel like it's so like there's some parts that I think are really good, and then because there's a lot of fluff, like padding for 15 hours, I don't know if I would want to fucking play through that padding again.
So you'd
like,
rather play through the straight to the point like narrative sort of deal.
I guess if it was all like those breakup points where I said it was like all action, like those points kind of feel like it's like, okay, now it's turned to action. I'm feeling actiony now. And then all of a sudden you fucking drop into a hole and now it's back to horror again. You got a creepy bitch following you. It's like, well, I just went through a fucking slaughter of like 15 dudes and I'm feeling actiony now. And now I gotta fucking
Then you gotta
run
go back
away.
into stealth mode and like conservative mode.
It flip-flops a lot. It flip-flops a lot. Back
Like
and
it tries to not be like the same thing, but like sometimes the action sequences are like just so out of the blue, and then you're just like non-stop killing stuff for like 20, 30 minutes, an hour, and then it's like it spits
you
you
can
right
literally
back
come
into-
out of like a horror spot where you're getting chased, and then like a fucking like a shutter comes down, and then the next area you're in is suddenly action. Like there's no
It's pretty
no transition in. That is the transition.
pretty sudden.
in.
The shutter.
The shutter is the transition.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think it's good though. I just feel like like James said about Lords of the Fallen, it's a bit buggy. Like I had a couple bugs that just were weird, but overall I think it's all right. I don't really like I don't like the black bars on the top and the bottom.
I didn't really like that either. That took
cinematic feel that he was going
to get
for.
used to.
I don't really enjoy
Stuff
that.
with the
It made me
video
feel
game.
claustrophobic. I don't know if that's what he was going for. It felt like I wanted more stuff to like see, but I couldn't.
Yeah,
get
because sometimes
that.
there'll be something up there,
Yeah.
and like unless you I guess I don't know if that's a strategy or not, but like if there's something that's borderline in the black bar, that because the black bar is pretty much like maybe from this distance right here is all you get above your head,
Yeah,
like
I've
to
seen
the
it.
black
It's
bar.
not far.
Like it's not like you get much wiggle room there.
Yeah, it seems like a weird thing to do for a video game because I
I
mean,
thought I could get rid of it. I tried to get rid of it, and I couldn't figure out like how to.
You can on the
remove it.
PC, but it's not. What I read was it's not a workaround in that it gets rid of the black bars. What it does is it changes the aspect ratio so it zooms in more.
So it just zooms
So
in,
even
so-
though you get rid of this and you get
You can't see
you get
anywhere
more
else.
on the top and bottom, you effectively cut off
Oh,
from the
okay.
sides.
Well, that's not really.
Trade-off,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
doesn't
it is a
look the same.
trade-off.
I don't know about that.
I mean, movies are like that because they're shot like that. Like that is
Yeah,
the aspect
yeah,
ratio.
'cause-
That's why they're like that. And it seems like whenever anybody, and we've done it with shorts and stuff like that, where we've cut stuff off, and like I put on the black bars to just make it more cinematic. But for a video game, that doesn't necessarily
it's
make
more.
sense.
It's a little bit different when like it's supposed to be interactive. Like
Yeah.
you need to be actively doing stuff. and
yeah, if
looking
you're
for
trying to
stuff.
see shit, you don't want to take away screen.
It's more limiting,
Yeah.
and it feels that way too.
I can see doing it on cutscenes is completely
yeah,
fine.
and games do that on
Yeah.
cutscenes. So yeah,
it's
I
weird.
remember LA Noire had that option. They had the black and white option. They also had letterbox option.
Really?
Yeah, but
Never
I
knew that.
But
I didn't like LA Noire regardless.
Never played it.
I have played it up to the same point twice.
I think I beat
Like
it.
me with Metro.
Metro.
I literally both times I've played it, I'm like, okay, I need to sit down from the beginning again because I've forgotten all this stuff. But both times I got really into it. I'm like, I'm gonna play LA Noire again, and both times I played 10 hours or so.
That game has a lot of padding as
and
well.
then just like,
Yeah.
and then both times stopped at around the same part. I just can't get past a certain point.
Like if I can remember, I think LA Noire had a whole like fucking like a whole promotion that would seem to be all padded. Like it was like this middle promotion. Like was it the arson one or something like that? I don't know. There was one.
I have never gotten that. I always get to the Black Dahlia stuff, and then I never get
Really?
like, yeah.
I think it might have been arson. I'm not sure. One of the things that he was promoted to just felt like it was filling the gap until he got
Just
to the
there.
next promotion.
Yeah.
It was probably arson or something then.
I think it was arson. I'm not really sure.
I can't remember. It's been a while since I
Yeah,
played it.
it's
so.
been a long time.
Yeah, I think you go from Vice to Arson. Anyway,
Anyway.
do you want to do the thing below that, or do you want? Because I figured we should end with the.
So you want to end with that?
Yeah, that way we can. Yeah, we can do
Okay.
the. Yeah.
So let me check what time it is. I mean,
We don't need to do the last one. I'm just saying if you want to mention that.
We're almost 2.5 hours in. So
Yeah.
should I just mention the like we can? Do you want to skip the thing on the bottom?
That's
since
what I was
we're,
saying.
like-
We could skip that and then do the thing.
Skip that thing and do that
Skip
thing.
that thing and do the thing.
Exactly.
That would be
Skip
the new
that
bottom
thing and
now,
do
and
that
then we'll
thing.
do that thing that's above the new
Yeah.
bottom.
So we have something pretty exciting happening. We don't have an exact date for it.
No
but-
way.
Yeah.
No date at all.
No date.
But
No date. But
On the way.
It's something we wanted to announce so everyone knows about it. So
Yeah.
it's
Never
coming.
have a
And it's
fucking
not what
date.
everybody's been talking about in the chat for the last like 20 minutes.
No. No, it's not.
So they're going to be
sad.
disappointed about that.
No, but we have been working on for the past few months and are nearing the completion stages of a new Creature Hub website.
Ooh. Oh, you mean the Creature Hub website that we had made like 3 years ago and then really didn't do much?
Because it was not functional really, so we couldn't really handle that. We have put a lot of time into getting a new website designed.
Absolutely.
And we're putting a lot of time into making sure that it's something that we can run correctly, something that we're going to be able to all take part in and make sure that we're all active on there and really create a place where all of our fans can go and converse with us, other fans, get all the latest updates, see exclusive stuff. It's going to be a hoot and a holler.
Yeah.
Hoot and a
I want to
holler.
write some articles on there.
Hoot and a holler. Dan's
write
going to
some
write
articles.
articles,
I'm just gonna-
I guess.
It'd take me back to the newspaper days of, when I worked at the high school newspaper and then my community college newspaper, which we never printed one thing.
Put all that experience to use.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dan is our senior editor now.
I would have been the editor had I not moved high schools.
Oh, rip in peace.
Yeah, rip
Seamus,
indeed.
of course, will be able to get all of his sarcasm with
Sergeant
Seamus
Sarcasm with
definitions.
Seamus.
Like he'll be
Taking
able to,
submissions on there.
Yep.
Sergeant Sarcasm.
It
Probably
should be-
my section of the boards.
Sergeant Sarcasm.
Sergeant Sarcasm.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna spend a lot of time on it and make sure it's a place that you guys want to go to and check out. And it should be a really good hub to find all of our videos because you guys all know
It should
how
literally
garbage the
like
sub box
it would
is
link to like
sometimes.
everything.
Yeah,
like it would be.
If
be
you
your
just
hub.
watch us on YouTube, you won't even
literal
need
hub.
YouTube
It will
anymore.
be
You'll
the
have all of our
creaturehub.com.
videos right
videos, the fucking streams, like
Twitter
all that,
stuff.
all that. Yeah,
there. All our different merch stuff.
all that
like
will be in one
Twitter,
place.
All
Yeah.
in one easy to find place, hopefully.
One hub.
One hub, if you will. One creature hub.
So the new creaturehub.com coming soon.
Yep, it is
There you go.
coming
No
soon.
more having to look through YouTube comments.
To be
either.
announced.
Yes, exactly.
That
Should
is-
you
that-
choose, you
that's-
don't need to.
Exactly. Seamus is excited.
Yes.
Dan's excited.
Excited.
James excited.
Somebody asked what was the announcement. My stream was being done. New Creature Hub website coming soon. There
Now
you
they're
go.
going to be like, oh.
Hey, you didn't hear that one? New Creature website here coming soon.
Oh, you guys
Oh.
could have faked it and said something different.
Yeah,
They
like
could've
triple,
done that.
I was just triple covering the bases. I don't want to dick around with the people, you know.
Yep. Yep.
Anyway,
Yeah. And then I think we have one final thing that's
yes,
to wrap up.
We've
this
been
stream.
doing a long viral teasing program that was that
Which
started like
consists
2
of
days
me
ago.
commenting and then doing out a random tweet. So that's our long viral
Over the last few
campaign.
days.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was long and well conceived.
That's a pretty good
No, it
campaign
wasn't.
there.
There was
doing.
no-
Jordan was
campaign.
like Spencer was editing it, and Jordan was like, "I'm going to start teasing this."
Oh, I teased it.
So we've been alluding to a new Topia. A lot of people have been praying it be a Vlogtopia series after
Vlogtopia?
the sarcasm with Seamus episode. You didn't see it, but well, no, you did see it. The
He did. He showed
Vlogtopia,
me.
yeah,
Yeah.
the watermark thing.
With his watermark thing, he's going crazy.
So yeah, we've been seeing comments and everything, and we're just kind of been wanting to go back and do a Minecraft series that is like a steady thing still going
Been a
up on
little
the
bit.
channel. It's been a few-
Treetopia was awesome. Always had a lot
been
of
a few
fun
months
with that.
since Treetopia, and so Jordan, do you want to continue on from there, or do you want
Oh
me to just
yeah, I
keep going?
guess so. If you're gonna start
Oh.
introing it, but ladies and gentlemen, so what's our? But you had the status on it, so I didn't know like what.
Well, I'm going to make it live once we're
Okay.
so
So Dan is gonna go in the other room here.
I can do it
and-
right here, I think.
Okay. Well, Dan's
gonna
walk
stay in the
over-
room.
He's going to stay in the room and make live the first episode, the premiere of our brand new Topia,
It's a good one. A lot of stuff happened.
Creature Topia.
A lot of stuff happened. I enjoyed it.
Creature Topia.
I enjoyed it. I had fun.
Creature Topia.
I got lost
Detroit
for-
Topia. Why didn't we
Ooh.
think of that?
Ooh, we should have.
Gosh, nerve it.
Then no one would have expected me to build anything good. I could have just, built the same shit I always do, the same garbage stuff, and it would have fit right in.
Would have fit right in.
Would've been
But,
great.
I mean, everyone's used to us building garbage stuff. So there you go, guys. We have officially brought back our newest Topia series, following off of picking right off, where we left off with Treetopia.
It's a new map, though.
It is a new map.
It's a new map.
I'm just saying our minds are in the
I was
same
just clarifying
mindset.
for anyone who thought we might be,
It's understandable, Seamus.
Alright,
Thank you very
got
much.
it.
But
I'm here for it.
you guys can go check that out.
Oh, the last one was blown up.
Yeah.
The last one was blown up.
Hey, what's my color on there now?
Ooh.
It's been that color.
What is that?
already knew that.
Is that pink?
Yes.
It's for breast cancer awareness, James. It's a good thing.
You
It's a good
knew
thing.
that.
You're bringing awareness to the people.
Before.
I like that.
I like
bringing
that.
awareness to the people, James.
No, I was changed though. I
Get
don't like
wrecked.
change.
Get wrecked.
It's a good change, though. Awareness.
Didn't know I was changed.
What color am I, Dan? My
It's changed from blue to pink.
red.
What color am I? Are you making sure to put an engaging
My
tweet
green?
on there?
Yeah.
Am I green because I'm Irish?
I'm gonna make it so every single time we tweet or the video tweets out, it always has hashtag Creaturetopia.
Ooh, nice.
So people use
Hashtag.
that hashtag.
Hashtag. This is going to be good. We had quite the interesting first session. It was a survival of the fittest.
Struggle was real again.
It was, of course, whenever we start a series, just a complete struggle to try and survive the first night. I don't think anyone's ever watched any guides on how to survive a first night in Minecraft. So
I just go in a direction and hope for food. That's pretty much.
yeah, that's usually
That's
the best.
pretty much.
James found an awesome little spot that we could hide away from all the mean guys.
It was nice.
And it was good. It was good.
I'm
It
pink
went,
though on there.
went really well in our first.
It's live.
Oh, it's
Live.
live.
There we go. It's live, ladies and gentlemen.
Can we
I'll
get
actually
that?
put it
Can
in
we
the
get that
chat.
revised
probably-
so I can go back to blue?
Should probably get some linkies in the chat there. Hit him with some linkies.
You had said you wanted you to be pink because Alex was blue and I was like I was blue as well.
I can't believe
Color am I?
this.
Am I green?
You are always green.
Ooh.
Dex
Green.
is like orange.
What's he?
Kevin's- Huh?
What's he?
What do you think it is?
Is he red?
Yeah.
He's red. It's like a better pink.
Who's yellow?
Kevin. No, Kevin's not.
Oh, I just got that.
How did you not
Whoa!
get that?
I wasn't paying attention. Oh my goodness.
That was
Whoa!
pretty. That was a good one, Dan. That was a good one, Dan.
He's yellow.
That was a good one, Dan.
I think he's yellow.
He is yellow.
Is he yellow?
Yeah, he's yellow.
Pretty
Goodness.
sure this thing's
That
yellow.
was a good one. That was a good one, Dan.
Oh,
I like that one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
oh,
It was nice.
Dan. Hello.
Alex wasn't here, okay?
Hello.
Oh man.
Oh, my
Chat just got it.
Chat just got it.
Chat just got it. I
There we
believe
go.
chat
There we
just
go,
got it.
everyone. Go over there. Check it out. We will be continuing these on a regular basis. Oh my goodness, Daniel.
Daniel.
Oh.
Daniel.
Oh man. But yeah, so thanks for joining us for
Creature Talk. Next week we'll be doing another group stream, and then back to Creature Talk the week after that, and then
Sweet.
we good old fashioned back and forth.
Schedule for Creaturetopia is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday for Creaturetopia.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Good.
Let people know.
Very nice.
James, how about you send everyone off with some words of wisdom?
That was beautiful. That was beautiful right there. That was beautiful, James.
I can't mute it because it didn't mute last time.
Can't mute it.
Everyone be quiet.
Can't mute it.
I think so. All right. Good stream, guys.